So we begin. I just want to double check this. The 60th session of the Aimless campaign. We rejoin the party, resting in Alorn's demiplane in his workshop where time moves differently than it does in the prime material. Guys are capable of taking an 8-hour rest in here and only losing an hour outside. You possibly will do this in preparation for going after another one of these aggregations of rage. A giant blob formation created from poor individuals who are exposed to a plate of metal that fell off of the Duskbringer comet and causes them to go rather insane with the desire to destroy and consume. A fate which you saved, metaphor, from sinking into, but not it's not a good number of farmers and some town guard who are less fortunate. Now Alorn has told you that apparently another cast off from the comet has landed somewhere near Solomon, and a regiment of wardens has gone out to investigate. And given your report on what happened in the farms near Hyla, he fears the worst. So that's where we're going to pick up. You don't need to set a watch. Nothing is going to attack you here. But is there anything you'd like to do with your downtime?
I want to attune to my new armor.
Yeah, if I haven't, I want to attune to my belt.
I'm gonna learn or attune to my new
I
spell.
was telling them, I'm getting rid of this Crook Runner shirt. So if you want it, you can have it. It's a dashes bonus action once per day.
It's sweaty though.
It's sweaty.
What does it smell like?
I mean, you tell me.
Oh,
pass. Okay.
the sweat stains just seem to be aesthetic.
I'll pass. Okay, all right. I'll sell it.
Aside from
I'll give it
smelling
gold.
like metaphor, it doesn't smell like anything. I mean, I think it would probably be most beneficial to Amy, who might want to get up on something
Yeah,
as quickly as possible.
but you also have the bonus speed when you rage, right? So you're usually able to get up on things, but
Wait, there's bonus speed when you rage?
Well,
or is it?
no, she just gets she has a flat
Oh,
plus
oh
10
yeah.
bonus all the time.
But yeah, my walking speed's 40. That's a bonus action dash. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll take it. I mean,
You take it.
I don't know.
It definitely, like when we were in the caves and stuff, you definitely ran into some spots where you weren't able to move as far as you needed to. So yeah,
Sure.
I'll hand that over to you.
Hey,
Um,
thanks. What's it
Yeah,
called then?
once per day, dash is a bonus action.
All right.
I mean, for Dory or Octavia, it might be useful as more of a get the fuck out of Dodge situation.
Yeah, but I have, I
But
got,
they've got like Misty stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
they
got
got like magic.
Mention door. It's not a huge thing, but it could be useful.
I think I used it a couple times. I always felt pretty good when I did.
My wife had one on a monk that she was playing, and of course the monk had like a movement speed of 70.
Gosh.
So when she used
It was
it.
like the Flash.
Yeah, she literally ran across a river
Wow.
and punched and kicked an aquatic ogre in the head. Or she did have the ability to run. She had sandals that let her walk on water too, so it wasn't so much that she was running that fast, but it was a pretty intense moment, very thematic. Okay, so anything else that you guys you might want to use some of this time to strategize? You've dealt with one of these creatures before. You assume you're going into to a similar situation.
I was thinking about that, and it resists like all of, well, I think mainly like Amy, I think your stuff all gets resisted by it. So I was thinking like, I mean, we could maybe make a slight detour over to that one guy's tower and see if he's got something that could like enchant your axe to deal elemental damage or something like that. Otherwise, I've got a new spell that I'm working on that should help a little bit, but it's not going to be like it's just going to be like a little bit of extra damage.
I'm really drawing a blank here. One of the wizards handed me 3 scrolls of something or other.
Calm emotions.
Calm emotions. I did not put those in my backpack or
Oh,
my.
those will be good.
Yeah, those are going to be the thing. So let me add those to my inventory.
And as a bard, bards can't learn from scrolls, can they? Like they can
No,
learn the spell.
well, yeah. I was gonna say about D&D, but maybe in this.
So,
Man, I've really been missing out.
so let's talk about again, like just like defensively staying away from it, right? It can't get you unless you get within 20 feet. However, I don't know how close you have to be exposed.
Well, also,
Right, yeah,
If-
yeah.
the metal shard is bigger, maybe it has a larger radius.
Okay. But yeah, I don't think we really found out how long you can be around the metal piece without, I don't know, taking, I don't know, damage.
When it was still in the agglomerate monster guy, do we still have, can we be affected by it? Or was it only when the metal
We
fell
did
out of it
save
after we
one.
killed it? Okay, so there's a save made initially. Okay.
I did.
You had to save against it. I think it must.
Oh, okay.
I think it must have to like do like an attack or something in order to make someone save against it.
I'm pretty sure I had to save against it.
So the other,
A certain distance of it.
Yeah,
Well,
I remember doing a saving throw when it first, like, when the metal first came out, I think.
so,
The saving throw against going into a rage was when you were exposed to it without something in the way, which was after you destroyed the creature. It had another ability where it could, cause a fear effect that, all the mouths screaming in unison. But
Safe
yeah.
to say
There's-
ranged attacks are probably good,
they're
especially
probably
when,
smart.
especially when it's,
I feel like I'm gonna have to get up there on it no matter what, though.
yeah, me
Should-
and you
okay,
for sure,
so
but I think
I
once
have-
we lay some
oh.
damage before we actually kill it, we don't want to be
Yeah.
like under it once we
Or
kill
give
it.
you some kind of wisdom boost.
We should definitely get motivation speech up.
Yeah, for sure. That's the wisdom boost I can give, and then just regular party inspiration. We'll add one to a saving throw.
My other concern is that we're going to, in order for it to not like come back, aren't we going to either have to encompass it with iron or
Lead.
send it or lead, I'm sorry, and or send it into another realm. Like if we can't do that, we're not going to be able to solve it. So like
I would,
that
was
has to
wondering
be
if we
something we're
should-
thinking about.
if we should maybe ask Alorn, because if it's bigger than the mage hand or whatever can lift, if it's too big to fit into our bag of holding, then we need like a backup plan to get it to another dimension. And maybe Alorn can help us with that, or somebody.
Yeah.
We're talking about the shard that's left over.
That we're
This is-
going to go fight the
Yeah.
for.
Yeah,
Because
'Cause we have
got
no
the-
idea what
Yeah,
size
no,
it is.
yeah, I mean, I wanted to make sure we're talking about the shard and not the monster.
It does sound though like Aelord doesn't really want to be near it because it's more of a threat if he gets under its influence.
Yeah, but maybe he can, or there's somebody that we can talk to that can help us with a portal. Wait, a portal.
Yeah, I mean like a teleportation device or something that
So
can get it out of there.
I have a spell. I wonder if it would work. Where did it go?
I don't have banishment or anything.
Teleportation circle. I have that.
You have to,
But
I think you have to draw that over like a long time or something.
And I think that
I
you
haven't learned it yet, and I would have to like know the place it's going or something, I think.
I will say the box that you have plate that you have in, I mean, it's the plate is slightly curved, but it's mostly flat, and it lays at the bottom of that box, and the box is like a foot deep.
So there's a possibility we could fit it in there.
I mean, if it's the same size.
Okay.
Yeah. And judging by the look of the plate, it has a size of its own, but it has like chain links coming off of the corners. It looks like it's attached to other plates in a similar
Okay.
fashion. So even what you're looking at, you would assume that if there's another plate, it's probably the same size as this one. You don't have any reason to assume otherwise.
Okay, so we think we can fit it into the box.
Hopefully, yeah.
Okay, I actually had forgotten about the box, so.
Is there any other planning we can do, or is it just like?
I guess that if one of us, not me, got hypnotized by that thing or possessed by it, do we want to, well, even me, not me. Do we want to like keep fighting the person in our party until they're out of points, or should I put my sphere around them? Or I know Dory has
Well,
the.
Dory has these
I know,
scrolls.
but he'll have to get close to them and, oh, maybe not, never mind. Okay,
Yeah,
Calm emotions is a range spell, I think.
calm emotion, let me find it.
It hits multiple targets too.
Yeah, it's a bunch of people, so.
oh, okay, cool.
Are you the only one that can use those?
Yes, it's a bard and a cleric spell.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
So with that, you probably shouldn't turn into some creature that can't.
It's a range of 60 feet. It's a 20-foot radius sphere that I can cast. So if everybody's sticking pretty close together, probably a better thing.
And then
I
And
don't
you'll
know
have-
how. Go ahead.
you'll have to be in your normal form, right? In order to do that, you won't be able to be like,
No, I don't think Owlbear knows that.
okay.
Knows that use
So-
scroll.
I'm sure you would remember, but I'm just throwing it out there.
I would like to see him like try to take his beak and like unroll the scroll, a beak and a claw. and do a couple of intelligence rolls for
I would
that.
like to see that too.
That'd be nice.
We're also
just
likely
read it.
to like run up on
That's
like
done.
a whole battalion of raging zombie people. Because they
Well,
went to
and
go
here's
check it out,
the
right?
thing about them too is that we think, right, that they will turn back to normal after the thing is contained. So we probably want to try to minimize the collateral damage of killing the surrounding possessed farmers or whoever is around it, right? As
Well,
much
if
as we
we
can.
just knock them out instead of killing them, then when they wake up, they should be good.
Sounds good.
They're safe.
And then if one of us, let's come up with a plan. If somebody does succumb to the power of the radioactive energy and gets sucked up into the monster, or their mind starts getting controlled. So I think we should try to like make sure Dory pretty much at all times is like not up close and has his shit together, because if he gets fucked up, then we're all in big trouble.
Yeah.
It's no big deal. That's always the case.
You can shoot us with an arrow so that we get angry and come chase you. And then you
Yeah. Zombie Dory will just use his bow.
That'll be nice to see.
And does somebody have go to sleep or something? Wasn't that?
No.
I just kept telling everyone to put it.
No, it was suggestion.
Oh yeah, I was suggesting going to sleep, but it didn't work at all, so I don't know.
But that's like a good idea. How often can you use that?
I can use it
It
twice
seems like
before I sleep.
Okay. I mean, that's also just something in the arsenal that doesn't do damage, right? It just makes him lose turns.
Yeah,
And
and that could possibly be a backup if somehow Dory gets turned.
Yeah, I've got a suggestion as well.
Dan, would dispel magic work on that effect? Did we ever determine that?
You haven't tried?
Haven't tried.
Also, I haven't tried charm person.
Yeah, I have charm person. I was thinking I
Charm
might
person.
try that too.
But it would still be hostile to everybody else.
Yeah, but I would say, let's be friends. Come to me.
So I've got dispel magic prepared, so we can try that as well if the other
Okay.
stuff doesn't work.
I will say that when you tried using suggestion, there was a situation where it felt like, your spell was pushing against another spell.
Mhm.
So like the creature already was under the effect of some sort of an enchantment compulsion. So your spell was not just trying to overcome the individual's will to resist it, but it was also trying to overcome the original enchantment.
Mhm. Should we like every turn say a certain word so that if someone doesn't say it, we know that they've been taken over?
It's not bad. We
It's
can
not
do
a bad
that.
idea.
You have to do it like
Yeah.
every 6 seconds.
Yeah,
What's
like
the word?
literally every 3 seconds, us all at the same time are saying a word.
We
and
say-
it's like, he
yeah.
didn't say it. We all attack.
We have a safe word.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Valboo.
Harder.
Everybody say it.
Valbaluha.
Valboo.
Valbaluha. It's kind of fun.
Valboo. Go
I
on.
think we're gonna be fine. We beat the other one.
I think, the last time you guys weren't expecting it, so you had to make
Yeah.
perception checks. I'm not gonna make you make perception checks to notice that all of a sudden one of your allies has flown into a rage now that you are expecting. You know that Amy will, most likely, but
Amy's always mad.
yeah, you'll be able to recognize it pretty readily in everyone else.
Are we ready to go? Ready to go fight some things? Fight.
Let's do it. We're not gonna get any more than any.
We're gonna be more prepared this
Does
time.
anyone have any rope?
Yes,
Okay, good.
always.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, I got 50 feet of it.
Good.
It's not all that's 50 feet long around here.
What? Where are you getting at?
What else?
Oh,
What else is good? Your sight, your dark vision.
yeah, yeah. It's like a chameleon's tail down there.
All right, let's go fight it.
All right, nobody knows what's gonna happen when I zap it with a chaos wand.
Oh goodness.
Do it.
Oh my gosh.
First thing.
Oh, boy.
Zap.
Before all of us get close to it, just zap it.
Maybe it'll make me
There's this whole thing about Octavia's vision of saving the world, and maybe it's gonna come down to that.
Maybe
Yeah,
it
my
will.
my actual vision. Maybe
Um,
not.
Okay, so you guys finish your rest. You attune to your magic items, and you exit Alorn's demiplane the way he showed you in. When you do, it's pretty much in the middle of the night at this point. He is sitting in his cottage, sipping a cup of tea. And as you guys all come out of what is basically a cupboard underneath a sink somehow, you were crowding this very quaint and intimate cottage that exists on the prime material plane from which he can enter his demi-plane domicile. And as you all come in, he sets down his cup and says, "Are you ready then?
I think
Yeah.
so.
I can organize some transportation for you. But is there anything else that you think I might be able to help you with before you set out?"
Did y'all want to go to the tower or anything and try to purchase anything
I
before
know.
we go?
We can see if Aylor can.
Or
take
Could use a
someone's
few more
weapon.
of these scrolls. We'll do that.
Ask Aelor,
I plan on using every turn. Use a scroll of combination.
I know
Well,
Aelor,
collecting you and bringing you back here has sapped me of any teleportation magic I have. So if you're interested in acquiring something from Zim, I can't ferry you there.
Do you have any way to give someone's weapons like elemental damage? Or anything?
Whoa. Oh, Lord.
Do you happen to have Excalibur?
I don't think we need to go nearly that far. He mutters a arcane phrase, and a 1 by 1 foot ephemeral space appears next to him, and he reaches his hand and pulls out what looks like a doctor's bag. And he opens it up and starts messing around in there, and he pulls out 2 tin bottles and puts them on the table and says, "This one, when coated on a weapon, will allow it to will burst the weapon into flame for 1 minute. This one will cause it to drip with acid." These are a little rare to come by, so I'm willing to part with 1.
Do we remember, did we hit it with fire damage or acid damage?
Rip, did you hit it with a fireball at any point? I know you hit
She
us
did.
with one. I think you.
Nope, I saved fireball for you guys. I might have done one fireball the night. I might
Yeah,
have.
I think it was one of the
Yeah.
first things you did. You dropped a fireball really early in that fight.
Yeah.
I think it did normal
If it's
damage.
normal damage or have like everything else.
It seemed to take, I mean, you get the impression similar to the raging individuals, it's raging, so it has the what do you call it? The damage resistance of a raging barbarian, which would be piercing, slashing, blunt.
Amy, would you like to get one of those for your weapon?
Yes, please. Either
Which
one.
one?
Fun.
The fire one. Whichever one. Whichever one is. I like fire.
He takes the fire one, he tosses it to Amy. He says, I believe this one would be less likely to damage you.
Exactly.
So cute.
You guys. Yeah, the really famous Robert Frost.
Yeah.
So this stuff, I just pour it on my blade when I want to use it. Is it like a?
Yes, you're gonna want to be very careful. Make sure you are only pouring, you don't want to pour it on the handle, because that will burst into flame as well. Now, the enchantment shouldn't hurt the weapon, but if you get it on the handle, then you're going to have to hold the flaming handle. So just try to make sure that it's not a super runny oil, and it will take maybe 5-10 seconds before the flame properties kick in. Just make sure you just get it on the blade.
Good to know.
I want to try to show Amy a sleight of hand trick that makes her look like when she pours the oil on the blade, it looks like she's just licking it. And it lights up. It's an intimidation thing. You want to try to learn that?
Doesn't seem like the safest way to apply it, but
She's resistant to flame. She'll be
I'd
fine.
like to bring Buddy back from
And think of the enemies going like, ah.
Yes, the seething pile of teeth.
Yeah, it's gonna be like
By the tongue.
the tiefling has flame tongue. Maybe we'll work on it later though. I'll show you a little bit of my flame tongue downtown.
So like, are you guys actually doing it, or do you just talk about it all the time?
We just talk about it. It's gonna happen though.
so we're just cool with Amy being constantly sexually harassed.
I mean, that's up to
I
her.
felt like Amy could take care of herself, you know.
Well, it's a little bit of Amy constantly being sexually harassed, and a little bit of Dory constantly being emasculated.
Yeah, there's a little
Maybe
give and
it's
take
out.
there. Every once in a while, I'll smack them, but there might be a part of Amy that doesn't mind it.
Amy spent a lot of her life not being called pretty.
Can we have like a hardcore like dirty talk session between you two before this campaign's over?
Totally.
You know,
Yeah. I'll do a motivational speech before we do it. In case there are any wisdom saving throws in there.
Oh my goodness.
You know how Amy loves to intimidate when she's
Go down in bed. Sorry.
What are you gonna do with Buddy, Rip?
I'm just
What?
bringing him back from the pocket dimension that I zapped him into.
And what is he right now
ready to
again? A
grab
weasel?
The weasel.
Buddy should be ready to grab some immaterial otherworldly shard and get it back to the bag. Just be ready, buddy.
Are you're able to cast spells through buddy or no?
I have one spell that I can cast through him, basically.
Weasel breath.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Right, so that's the
Grindage,
name.
buddy.
No.
It goes like this. Weasel breath.
Alrighty, well, as you come outside and you can see Grevzedrin standing off to the side of the cottage. No little blonde elf girl anywhere. Aelorn pulls another scroll out of his sleeve and begins casting a spell. And in front of you materialize 6 strange otherworldly horses. They have their manes and the hair around their hooves seem to flow as though they are standing in water. And there is something extra planar about them. And Aelorn says, these steeds will last for about 2 hours, but they can fly. And they move at about 3 times the speed of a normal person.
Dibs on that one.
They're
That's why I pointed a pretty one.
Oh man, the last time we rented animals, I didn't fare so well.
This isn't renting though. We're just going
Right.
for it.
Yeah.
He says if they take enough damage, they will just disappear. But
Just like me.
but they're the fastest conveyance you will find. So I can't tell you exactly where you need to go. Only a general direction. I imagine that you will need to do some searching, and it might take you longer than these things will remain in existence. But from my understanding, the shard fell probably a day's travel from the city, so.
Okay.
By foot. These, you might be able to get there before they disappear.
Well, I'll have Starsky like follow us from the ground as we're flying along.
Who?
My elk.
Oh,
My elk.
I mean, you'll outpace it pretty quickly.
Oh.
They have movement speed of 100.
Oh
Can you
yeah,
just
yeah.
like zap it in now?
I mean,
Like buddy?
oh, can I? Let me see. That's a good question. I don't know if Find Steed, if you can just like vanish into another dimension and then. I'll look that up, and if not, we can just keep going with these.
Be a lot more convenient.
I can just release it from its. I can't like pop it into a pocket dimension.
Mm.
So. All right, well. I'll just, is it okay if I leave my elk here for the time being? You can
I
pat it.
imagine it's well behaved, so long as it doesn't tear up my garden.
It shouldn't. You won't do that, right, Starsky?
No.
Okay, good. Yeah, she's fine.
yes, the elk likes a good blanket to put over the elk.
Starsky does like a blanket. Starsky has a blanket.
Well,
That has nothing to do with Starsky's name in any capacity whatsoever. I would thank you to remember that.
well, perhaps Ludia would be interested in seeing the creature if it's gentle.
Yes, very gentle.
I will let her know. But yes, I'll watch after your
Thanks, Aelorn.
creature.
Thanks for all the help.
Well, I hope it will be compensated
Yeah.
by your efforts.
I hope that the art stuff will be compensated too. But I don't know who's footing the bill on this one. We'll call it a team effort.
I don't think the things Aylward gave us were cheats, so.
Let them watch your elk.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, enjoy the elk.
I know the last stable boy did. Let's go.
Please don't have sex with Starsky.
As you all like start to mount up on these strange horses, Aelorn just shakes his head a bit and says adventurer.
Bards.
Bards. Am I right? Bards.
So with that, I would like just everyone to give I am so sorry, Katie. Everyone give me a dexterity check.
Oh no.
Dexterous as fuck.
I'm gonna have to use my inspiration.
I guess I should use mine as well.
Oh
You're
boy.
using yours, I'll use mine.
I don't know if that's even good enough, but I'm gonna try it.
Just straight dexterity. We're not doing animal handling or anything.
I got a 15.
16.
You got better than me.
I got 3.
15.
I got a natural 20 for a 21.
Jeez.
Okay.
I got 12 on my second roll.
Okay. Well, on my first roll, not roll you then. Okay. It's all right. I was not. It's just once you get on this horse and direct it to move, and particularly when you direct it to fly, it's a new experience for most of you being on flying steeds. So there's a bit of like a balance and a intention on staying on the saddle. But all of you manage to maintain your bearings, and whenever you fall off and careen back to the city grounds.
Embarrassing.
3 might have, yeah.
Is that what you're
That
rolling?
was my first roll.
You all head off into the night, and the Aelorn gave you a general direction of east by southeast. And how do you intend on finding the location of the impact site or the lost regiment? What is your thought process on that?
We've only been given like very vague instructions about which way to go, and others have arrived on the scene there, right?
Could we do some
I-
like some trajectory calculations from when we saw it flying through the sky?
I was gonna suggest if I could maybe like throw a survival check to see if I could track where the company was headed.
I mean, if it fell someplace populated like it did near us, we'd probably see people leaving that section of land. So we can look for that too.
Well, we've been given general directions, right?
Yeah.
So. You know, if it's a day's travel, it's a day's travel, and then we start. Looking for basically, comet sign.
I mean, you guys, you guys know the trajectory of the comet itself. And it did pass basically a little bit east of the city. Given the numbers that Rip can crunch in her head. But that does not mean, the cast off doesn't fall in a straight line. The
Yeah.
plate that you guys found did not fall directly beneath the path of the comet. It veered off to the side. So
Okay, we can, I think
that doesn't really give you a great pinpoint.
yeah. We're on these flying steeds, we should spread out a little bit and everybody use your perception and investigation and see what we see.
I mean, I'd be looking for like a canopy of trees that looks like it's been like burned away or something, or like had something crash through it.
I mean, remember that with Alorn saying you're looking for something that's a day's walk, which you might be able to cover that as the crow flies in an hour or two on these steeds.
Oh, sure,
So
yeah.
you're probably not looking right away. The only thing you could probably see immediately upon exiting the city is if you did a survival check to pick up some tracks.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Well, we can, if it's like an hour as the crow flies, I think we can spread out and circle around the area.
I'm gonna put on my dark vision goggles so I can see better. Or so I can.
Can
see.
Yeah,
talk
we can
to
fly,
each other?
we can fly low too over, just over the trees and look for it. If there are.
If we fly low, maybe we'll get afraid and know it's there.
Yeah, I mean, if
Should-
anything took probing into our minds, I guess we're close to it.
Or some other horrible thing.
All right, so Amy, you want to try to get low and see if you can pick up some tracks.
Yes.
All right, give me a survival check.
It's another natural 20 for a 25.
Wow.
Swear to God. The green
Nice.
die is rolling hot.
I hope it stays that way, except for if you get possessed.
Yeah, use up your 20s now, bro.
If you get possessed, use a different dice.
All right, so you fly down beneath the canopy and just kind of like do a bit of a zigzag pattern as you're moving away from the city, and you do pick up a section where it looks like there is a faint path through the woods, but you can tell that a significant number of individuals has passed this way recently, maybe 4 abreast, and looks like there might have been a couple of mounted individuals as well. So not probably the couple of hoof prints you spot look more like Starskis than a horse. So
What's Blanket doing out here?
I'm gonna go that way. I don't know where everyone else is, but
okay. Is anyone else attempting to help with this?
I can assist.
Yeah, or how far can you see, Amy?
60 feet.
Because I want to be helping because I can see 100 feet.
Yeah. Hey, look.
I mean,
that way.
if you're flying above the canopy, you will not be able to track anything on the ground because you won't be able to see it.
Right. I guess I want to ride with Amy then.
Okay. So, do you just want to use like a perception check then?
Whatever you tell me to.
Okay.
Maybe not maybe not perception. Maybe, I don't know, you, whatever. It's fine,
Well,
yes.
You're just utilizing your long range dark vision, so
Yeah, that's,
that
yeah,
sounds like it falls under perception.
okay. All right, so. Six. This always happens.
Okay. You desperately look for some sort of marks or indicators that might be of assistance to Dory or to Amy in her tracking efforts. But you end up more just kind of muttering to yourself, is that no, that's probably just a but is that no, I don't know what that is. And Amy's pretty much managing this on her own. But managing quite well. And flying low. What are the rest of you? Are you like following Amy in this? Are you going above the canopy or what are you doing?
I was thinking spread out more, so keeping everybody in sight, but
Well, I mean, if you're more than, if you're 60 feet away or more, you're not in sight.
that's our vision, bro.
I know, and that's 60 feet.
I'll fly down with Amy. I'll try to keep following Amy if she has a track and.
I'll try to keep like above Amy, like a little
Okay.
higher up, so I have, I mean, I guess I don't have any better view, but ideally.
So just to clarify, like the canopy of the forest is probably about 100, 120 feet.
Okay.
So if you're above the canopy and that last 30 or 40 feet is a lot of branches.
Okay.
So if you're
I'll probably.
if
be
you're
below the canopy
between, ground level and maybe 40 or 50 feet, it's well, if you're, above the bushes, beneath the branches, there's a window where you can move fairly easily. You get a little too high, you're going to be smacking branches. You get a little too low, you're going to be slamming into the brush. And then, of course, if you're above the canopy, then you're free and clear, but you can't see shit that's underneath.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just be a little higher up to as high as I can fly without like smacking branches on my head.
Okay. And Meta, you're helping with the tracking.
Yeah, I'll just kind of stick with
Are you
with
proficient
Amy
in
and-
survival?
No, not proficient in survival. I guess I'm just kind of following Amy on that one.
Okay. And Dory, what are you doing?
I'm just flying along with my passive perception of 19 and seeing what I can see. My passive investigation of 18. I'm just kind of a badass flying on a horse.
I suppose I mean I can make like an active perception check while I'm following Amy to try to like spot something out of the, in the woods as well as we're
Sure.
following. Sure. That is a 16.
Okay. Not bad. Rip, is there anything you're intending to contribute to this effort?
Um,
Aside from just
I-
not falling off your horse.
uh, as we get maybe into about an hour into the riding of the horse, I think I'll just cast the telepathic bond on the group maybe so that we can communicate telepathically for an hour.
Okay.
In case we need to be quiet or something.
Yeah, I guess that is a
That's good.
question. Are flying horses dead silent, or do they sound
Oh,
like?
they breathe pretty heavy. There's
Sure.
no like clop clop of their hooves, but it'd be a far cry to call them quiet. They breathe heavy, they whinny here and there. They're very impressive beasts, but they are not subtle.
Pretty sure the
Um,
ones with Amy and Matt on them are just like, oh my god.
Actually, I'm not gonna cast telepathic bond. I changed my mind.
I'd like to cast dancing lights out ahead of us so that we can see better.
Okay. What were you saying, Rick?
She does-
I'm not gonna cast telepathic bond, and instead I'm going to bring up the rear, I guess, of the group. I'll defend us from behind.
It's always a good idea.
Okay. So I'm a little worried about dancing lights.
Mhm.
How far can you move them every round?
So every round, I can move the lights up to 60 feet to a new spot within range, and the range is 120 feet.
Right, and your horses are moving at 100 feet.
So, but if you put them.
They're falling
So
behind a little
it's
bit.
normally like you could be like casting streetlights where you cast them 120 feet
Right.
ahead of you, and in 2 rounds, they're behind you.
You can just, it's a
do it
cantrip,
again.
you can just,
Yeah, it's a cantrip, so I can just
Yeah.
cast it every time, right?
yeah.
Every 5 seconds, yeah.
Every time we get past them more.
Literally like passing under streetlights on a highway.
Exactly. It should help Amy ideally, and we can see further ahead.
And people can see us,
Yeah.
or things from other worlds.
If they attack us, then we found them.
Yeah, totally. That's what we're looking for.
You just.
Why don't we just make a big fuss?
This is what attacks us, then we.
Anyone having fireworks?
I can make some nitroglycerin in the alchemy jump.
Use it in the.
You can.
Oh.
Nitro mayonnaise.
We could just light a big fire and draw it to us like a predator.
Yeah, we'll do that. You can stand there and do the slash across the chest and we'll all just be like, what's she doing?
So you guys continue through the forest in this way. It's probably a little after midnight. It's
Gonna let it all hang out.
all of you have dark vision at this point, right? It's not an exceptionally eventful effort, with Amy just kind of catching clues and evidence here and there that the Elven regiment has passed through the area. But after it gets to the point where I guess Rip and probably Dory being the two, you're the 2 highest intelligence people in the group, right? You're the ones who are best capable of kind of keeping track of the time. And Aelorn said that these mounts will probably last about 2 hours, and you feel like you're creeping up on that.
Right. We should tell it, we should round everybody up and get them on the ground before they disappear under our asses.
Yep. 2-minute warning.
Yep, I'll start messaging folks.
And I would like everyone to roll a stealth check.
Do I have disadvantage from heavy armor? Is that how that works?
I believe so.
What's yours? 37?
31.
I was kind of kidding with the 30, but I had an 80.
22.
11.
11.
18.
Okay, so you said 8.
8, yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty good at disadvantage.
Sure, should be stealthy enough for everybody.
If it's like a group self check, hopefully.
Yeah, maybe we just do
That's
the
what
average.
if they find us, then we found out.
Better go to the fire.
So you guys are, traveling through the air, and Dory and Rip are kind of suggesting that maybe you guys want to get to the ground and be a little safer. And as this discussion begins amongst the group, several of you, anyone with a passive perception above 15. I guess a lot of you. No?
Yeah,
I have 15.
Okay, Amy. Rip?
I have 16.
Okay. So the four of you hear, and then a short whistling noise, and then a loud crunch as a boulder slams into the side of the horse that Meta is.
Oh no.
Holy crap! And that horse takes what is it? 17 points of damage and winks out.
Oh,
And
Can-
I'll
Can
say
I
that
use
sorry, go ahead. Rip.
can I use a reaction at this point to cast Featherfall on Meta?
Sure.
I'm gonna actually, I think when I cast it, I can cast it on up to 5 creatures. Oh, they have to be falling. Could I cast it on creatures that aren't falling yet?
I like the idea of me seeing you cast it and then jumping off of my horse so that I'm falling because I really want to do Featherfall. Sounds nice.
Well, I guess I can see if I can cast it first, right? Oh wait, I just cast
Yeah,
it.
I wouldn't want to
Does it
just
work?
jump off the horse.
All right. So
Well, he only fell off because the boulder hit the horse, right?
So
The rest of us aren't falling.
I don't love the wording on this because the up to 5 falling creatures, which flying is basically just controlled falling. You're not on the ground. I prefer other editions where they say, the spell lasts until you touch the ground, or come to rest. So I'll say if you want, you can choose up to 5 people so long as you're not touching the ground. Counts.
Okay, well, I'll cast it on Meta because Meta is falling. I'll cast it on Dory and Saoirse
Just in case they want to have.
and Octavia, because I think Amy's a little tough. Well, I should cast it on, I mean, Meta's tough too, but I'll cast it on also myself and just not Amy.
Just not Amy. All right.
Amy's closest to the ground, I think.
All right.
Yes,
So
and Amy is a lot tougher.
Meta, you just feel a sudden weightlessness as you slip off of the horse and start careening towards the ground. And then that speed is greatly diminished as you slow to 60 feet per round. And
is it the gods? They've kindly answered my prayers.
I'd like you to make a dexterity saving throw. Because while your downward momentum has slowed to 60 feet per round, you're still moving 100 feet per round.
That's a
Horizontally.
17.
So you come to touch the ground and you just start with you start running before your feet even touch the ground, and you stumble a bit, but manage to keep yourself upright and grab onto a branch and pull yourself to a stop.
I would like to say, that's the loudest fucking Featherfall there's ever been. Didn't we tape up his fucking arm?
We just had a boulder thrown out of at us. So I think there's more important things to worry about.
So Meta, you come to rest over here. And the rest of you are all kind of still moving. Let's go ahead and just go into initiative. So we can start tracking this round to round.
Can you move the camera, Dan, to the
Sure.
Thank you.
I mean, he sounded like a church bell.
Okay. Right. So anyone above a 15?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, I
Above-
have, sorry, I have, actually, I get 2 rolls. I have 20.
Above a 10?
Wow.
Above a 5?
I'm a 10.
8.
Bunch of ties.
I got
I'm also
7.
at 8.
Sorry, Rip, what would you say?
7.
7? One of
Yes.
these days, you're gonna be in the teens. One of these days, it's just gonna happen.
I'd rather it not. I mean, I'm okay with it not happening at initiative.
So, Dory,
Yeah.
as you are continuing to move away from Meta, you look back over your shoulder and with your passive perception, it's enough. You see hustling through the forest a hill giant. I hate hill giants. I'm surprised I didn't smell him before I saw him. Okay. He's got a massive club in one hand and a a head-sized boulder. Well, a head for one of you guys, but smaller than his head.
Okay.
The other.
So we're going like.
Yeah.
All right. I'll message Meta. And let him know. See you. Hill giant on your left.
Thanks. I mean, something had to throw that ball.
And then I will I'll circle around and head back to Meta's location as quickly as I can.
Okay. So, well, the message is an action, right?
Yes. Yeah, it's a cantrip.
All right. So I'm going to say that you can, as your move action, you can kind of direct the horse to stop.
Yeah.
But that in and of itself is an amount of.
That should be fine, and then I'll message. Yeah. Message Meta.
I should be fine on my own.
You should really. It's huge. You should take over.
No, I mean this guy looks.
I was born for
This guy looks like a chump.
It's too.
Amy.
Can you point me out on the screen?
You're not really. I mean,
I'm, like,
basically, you
over
guys are all
there.
traveling in transit. So if you stop, you'll be able to stop over here.
Gotcha. I guess I mean,
Now,
If
it was
I-
a move action for Dory to stop, but he also cast message, so he didn't have any other actions. If you want
I
to
mean-
move action, stop, and then action, get your horse to turn around, you can do that.
I mean, I guess do I see this hill giant or do I just see, I mean, it's probably too far away, right?
Yeah, Dory has like a really high perception, so.
I saw him, but I messaged Meta. I didn't shout out Hill Giant to
Sure.
anybody.
And I guess if I saw or realized Meta fell off his horse, I would ride my horse over towards Meta,
Okay.
or take the horse over to Meta if I can see him. And
Fucking Hill Giant.
dismount my well, I guess I can stay on my horse, right?
You can.
right? And I'll be like,
Right.
sup, meta? Are you all right?
I mean, yeah, nothing's happened yet.
That's pretty chill.
Are you chatting me up?
Right? Like, I don't see that there's a hill giant yet.
Where did you get a
So-
shiny Rapidash? Been looking for one of those for years.
Uh,
Are you rolling
so
your
the-
eyes?
so everything's
Want to share
everything-
it? The giant coming.
everything's
There's a
chill.
hill- yeah, there is a hill to it. Dory was
Not
all
to-
freaked out about it. I
Not
wasn't.
to metagame anything.
Oh, there's hill giant. Where's that hill giant?
You'll see him. There he is.
Go, it's, yeah, you hear it before you see it, just the sound of twigs and branches snapping and loud, heavy footfalls crashing through the forest. And then it appears in front of you. And as it does, it pulls back its left hand and just chucks this, head-sized boulder straight at Meta. And that is going to hit a 20,
That's a miss.
which, yeah, you just barely managed to raise your shield and kind of, not so much you deflect the boulder, but you deflect yourself off of the impact and you get shunted to the side as this massive force skirts off the face of your shield and slams into a sapling, just obliterating it behind you.
Ooh.
So I guess
maybe he's not like a chump, but
I did my move. I guess for my action,
Well, your action was turning around and moving back.
all right, well, I'll stay on the horse anyway, right?
Okay.
And I'll use my bonus action to rage.
Okay.
And
Sure.
that's it.
Oh, sorry. Go
No,
ahead.
that's it.
All right.
I would also like to return with my horse.
Okay.
So I guess can I use that as my cunning action?
No.
Or- No, it's not like a dash.
Well,
maneuver?
I'm saying I'm allowing you guys to use your move action to slow the horse down
Okay.
and your action to turn around and move
Move
back.
it.
So like
Okay.
you need two actions or two move actions, one to slow it down and one to go back.
Okay,
And you can use your action to turn around and go back.
yeah, that's what I wanna do. I wanna go back.
I have no horses for all of them. Okay, do you have any bonus action?
Well, I have my cunning action, if I can maybe hide.
Hide behind
I
the
would like to
horse.
Hide, if I can like,
Hide behind the flying
You can
horse.
hide if you're separate from your horse, but you can't.
oh yeah,
hide
I
the
don't worry
other-
about staying with the horse. Can I like just tell my horse to go to Meta next turn, so that Meta can mount it if he wants?
Got a meta gun. Got a meta. Horse is like, no, I've heard what meta does to her elf. His elf, sorry.
So you
Treat
just
it very
drop off
nicely.
behind, where a place where you,
Yeah, I'll
Hide.
just hop off and hide.
all right, I mean, you can't tell the horse what,
That's fine. I'll just leave the horse sitting
I
there.
would just like to, I would just like to see you like put a cape over the horse's eyes and be like.
Okay, Octavia.
Okay, I would like to know what I was able to see, if I was able to see the hill giant pop out or see it throw a boulder at Meta or anything.
You didn't see the hill giant. You did see like something slam into Meta and his horse disappear and he starts falling to the ground. And then Rip cast a spell and he slowly drifted to the ground. But yeah, you didn't see any.
I didn't see the second boulder.
I mean, you're all moving away at a rapid speed and the trees and the forest. are
Okay.
getting-
So it would have been behind me anyway or something. Okay. All right. I guess my question is, do I think one of our horses can hold two people?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think probably what I would do is I would do the same as everybody else, and I would go back and try and check on Meta and the rest of the people that seem to have gone that way, so that we're all kind of together.
Right, you head back and you do. You know, as you get lower and get up near Amy, you can see this this hill giant that is bearing down on Meta.
Okay, well,
Do you have any bonus action you can try to squeeze in here?
no. I'm just gonna wait for my next turn.
All right, Meta.
All right. So first thing I'm going to bonus action, use Thunderous Smite, which will apply on the next hit. And I'm gonna like move around the circle around the hill giant to his back. I'm gonna take a slash kind of like at his heel, try to like cut his Achilles heel. Okay.
Your move is
30 feet.
30. Okay. Does armor will slow down movement?
Oh, so close to a crit. That's a 28 to hit. And so that's D8. It's 2d6. So that's should we roll 6 points. Those 13 points of damage, and I need a strength saving throw against a 15.
Okay, succeeds.
Okay. I'll go ahead and take another attack.
What was the damage on the first one?
It was 1, 2, 3 plus 7, so that's 13 damage. And then a 21 to hit.
21 hit.
Okay. And oh shitting damage. It's 9 full damage.
9. Okay.
And I'll just hold my ground there.
You got behind him?
Yeah, I figured that way Amy could flank.
Yeah, you run past and slice at his legs, aiming for his Achilles tendon. Big as it is, he's just a meaty, thick guy. You don't really feel like you got that tendon. He's still standing up, but you did open up some nasty gashes in his calf.
Sweet.
Rick.
God, he's probably gonna get some kind of bad infection. As dirty as they keep themselves.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. You're like hundreds of feet away.
Oh, that was messy. Yes, that was. What are you doing?
Okay,
Rick.
so I'm going to well, I saw Meta falling, so I definitely have slowed down, and I guess I'll continue my descent back to the ground, turning around and kind of getting up maybe behind this big tree here or beside it.
This one?
No, the one that's back further.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna observe. It's nighttime, right?
Yeah. So I mean, there you can't even see the hill giant.
Okay, well, I'll move
You can
forward
see
then.
Amy and Octavia.
I'm gonna move forward and see what I can see. Yeah.
And about there, you can see Meta and the hill giant engage with each other.
Okay. That's it for me.
All right. Dory.
I'm gonna do something really crazy. All right. I'm gonna head back towards
What? Chaos one?
No, not that crazy. Not that crazy. I'm gonna head back toward Meta as fast as I can on my steed.
Okay, I am out of horse meats.
That's okay.
Just gonna get.
That's okay. If all goes according to plan, there won't be a horse
Okay.
by the end of this action.
All right.
What I intend to do is fly towards the hill giant on the horse as fast as I can, then Misty step off of the horse and have the horse ram into the hill giant before it dissipates into the ether. What could possibly go wrong?
You could be too far away.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
It could just be like not
that's,
that effective.
I get dimension door the guy too. True. It would be great to see what
That's 100 feet.
what horse does. Yeah, what
So
horse
100
damage
feet
does.
is short.
Yeah.
Ah,
But
Let's
you
do that.
could dimension door to cover
Wait,
some of the
isn't,
distance with the horse.
Well, and this is
And
the
then hop
bonus
off.
action, right? So you could dash as your action.
right. Yeah, I think he's saying the horse can only go so far.
Well, if he dashes, it's his action. Would it go further?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll dash. That's what I want to do. I want to dash as my action, Misty step off of it right before impact,
Okay.
and see what horse damage does to hill troll.
Okay.
Oh,
it's-
Make a handle animal check.
That's sounds like a reasonable thing to do. Yeah, I want to see the look like.
I want this to be a good roll.
Me too. I just want to put blinders over the horse's eyes, be like, okay, it's okay. We're gonna be fine, both of us. So that's a 21. Animal handling.
Okay.
And maybe I've got some hands over the eyes and whispering in the ear, like I also want to call this horse Blanket. I want to say, Blanket, it's okay. Everything's okay. We're going home, Blanket. We're going home.
Okay.
And Misty step off and
Whereabouts do you wanna?
yeah, behind that. Yeah, I'd like to Misty step.
All right, so here's what I need you to do.
Okay.
Make an attack roll for the horse.
Okay, attack roll. What's my attack roll?
You just roll D20 and
Okay.
I'll
All
let
right.
you know if it succeeds.
Okay. Here is to the first attack with a horse in our campaign.
Horse projectile.
Horse projectile. Do I get plus anything? I rolled a 12.
You roll a 12. Okay. Luckily for you, the hill giant's a big target.
Splat.
All right, so yeah, I will I'll say that the damage for the horse is going to be 2d8 plus the horse's strength modifier, which is a 4.
2d8 plus 4.
Yeah.
That's an 8. And a 6.
That's 2. So 19 points of damage.
For the horse, poor horse. Or is that the hill troll that got that damage?
Oh,
What? Horse?
and it like slams into the hill giant and kind of crumples down to the ground.
No.
Still well, no, that's enough to take it out.
Yeah.
So you hear a whinny of pain, and then
This is gone.
there's no more.
The horse just splashed all over the hill giant.
All right, Amy.
I really shouldn't be okay with that. But
Oh,
it's pretty cool.
It's too funny.
There's your inspiration.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was creative.
That was creative.
Well, I'd like to.
And you do
fly
something
my
boring.
horse.
We do what we always do. We run up to the thing and we go, I did it. I was to grab like this, the skull of the horse and start doing that.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly my horse up to the side of the hill giant opposite of Meta.
Okay.
And I'll swing my great axe, newly named Vengeance.
Ooh.
Ooh. Original.
I wonder
However
who
fitting.
that's intended to be for.
Yeah, I'll swing twice. I will yell at everybody. Like, we have other shit to do besides fight this hill giant, but
It's trying to kill us. Hold on. I want to go back and yell something too while I'm kamikaze horsing. No, I'm kidding. Go ahead.
okay, I'll swing twice.
Okay.
21 to hit.
It'll hit.
And you should have advantage, right? From flanking.
Yeah, I do. Thank you. So 21 to hit on the first one. Oh, that's a natural 20. I swear to God.
What?
On the second hit. Green dice is hot.
Crits them, all right.
All right, so the first one hit. I'll roll damage for that. Which is 18 points
18?
damage.
Okay.
And then the second one, and I only add my bonus on the one, correct?
Right. You only add your bonus once. You roll 3d12.
All right. So for that, we'll add my bonus, which is 8. That's 14. And then plus 9 is 23. Plus 6, 29.
29 total?
Yes.
Okay. You ride your flying horse down towards the hill giant and take 2 massive swings with your axe into this creature. And you can see that it is shrugging off some of the pain, similar to the way you do. And at this distance, you can see the bloodshot eyes and the foaming mouth.
Oh.
And while this might not be your intended target, you feel like this might be, this seems to be evidence of your intended target.
Yes. Yes. It's crazy. Put it to sleep.
So the giant is going to, considering the attacks on him and which were the most effective, he's going to keep his attention on Meta and take 2 attacks with his great club. Okay, that is a 24 and a 20 to hit.
24 hits.
Okay. So that is going to be 12, 15, 22 points a day.
All right.
Has one great club swing, glances off one of your shoulder epaulets. You jump to the side, but the second one crashes hard on your opposite shoulder. And as he does that, yeah, he's just going to kind of step over you to get away from the other one. And Amy, you can make an opportunity attack as he moves away.
28.
I will hit.
Uh, 14.
Okay. All righty. That brings us to Saoirse.
So I can use my movement to get to here. And then I will use my cunning action to, I guess, dash to get a little bit closer to, it's like right here.
Okay.
Let's see, and then I will throw a dagger at it. So that's a 28 to hit.
I will hit.
You got like all your poison stuff now too.
Yeah, and I'm gonna sneak attack.
Yeah.
5 feet. Ooh. So that's 25 piercing damage plus 2 acid or poison damage.
Okay.
Right.
So your poison's in D6 now?
My poison is a +2.
Oh,
Just
right. Oh, so that's flat +2 on there.
Yep.
That's cool.
You can always put a different poison on those things,
Okay.
but it will always, like, if there's not another poison, it will always give you just a plus.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
Octavia.
So I'm gonna kind of head towards where I've seen everybody else going off to. And presumably I'll be able to see the giant when I get far enough forward.
Okay, I mean, at this point, with all of the commotion, you can see the giant and Amy.
Okay.
And Meta.
So I'm gonna go forward then. I'm gonna probably stay about 60 feet away from the giant and stay in the air. And then I'm just gonna attack from afar with Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Here. So
No, that's not one.
okay. So my first roll was 25 to hit
That will hit.
and damage 13.
Okay.
And then second Eldritch Blast. 16, 24. And damage.
24, did you say?
Yes. What? And oh, that's a 4. Okay. And then 7 on the second one.
Okay. Alrighty.
And that's it for me.
Metaphor.
Yeah, I'll turn around and like I get behind you, you don't get behind me. I'll make an attack. That'll hit. That's a 25 to hit.
That will hit.
And the second one is a 17 to hit.
That will also hit.
Whoa.
It's a mostly naked huge dude.
Yeah, with horse guts all over him.
That's 29 damage total on those two.
29, okay.
And then I will kind of leapfrog with him and just circle around to his back.
Now I'm excited.
Big and hot dude.
Playing leapfrog with him.
Play a leapfrog with a big and hot dude.
Oh, do it again.
It's easy.
More blood.
It's like insect joke.
All right, Rip.
Yeah, I am going to cast, I'm gonna move forward a little bit so that I can see the giant. And I am going to cast Toll of the Dead.
Okay.
It's a wisdom save.
So that's a 2.
All right.
I rolled a 3.
Well, I rolled really crappy on damage, so it's 11, 15 points.
All right. So you cast Toll the Dead, and the hill giant grabs his head in pain as he hears a massive bell ringing inside of his skull.
Yeah.
You can see droplets of blood coming out of it, out of his ears. Dory.
All right. I'm gonna keep it simple. Breaking out the old longbow. You guys have this thing under control. No need to use spell slots. I'll just do the old longbow attack.
That's what I'm saying.
Saoirse's excited.
That is not much. 15 to hit.
And that will hit.
Hey, all right. And damage is gonna be 1d8. 8 points of damage.
You had your, did you add your dexterity?
1d8 plus 5 is what it was.
Yeah. So, oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah.
What do your bracers do? Don't you have the archery bracers?
It's all factored in, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't do shit. Long story short. And then bonus action, I'll do healing word on meta. Just for a little touch of healing. It's not gonna be much. Don't get excited.
No, I mean, that's good.
So much for not spending any spell slots.
Yeah, first level doesn't
You're so kind.
count. 7 points for you.
Thanks.
Amy.
So Meta moved around the giant, it looks
Yeah.
like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, I'm gonna roll up on my trusty magical steed right up to the hill giant and take a couple swings. That's a natural 20. I swear to
Oh
God.
my God.
Fuck outta here.
Swear to God. I swear to God. That's
Yeah,
the
he's
first
not feeling good.
roll.
He can't show up. in person.
can't be there. I'm rolling 20s all
I think I've done one critical hit the entire campaign.
And that was
I don't think I'm that in this.
the other was a 29 to hit. So I will roll the first. I'll just roll the crit.
Surprise, surprise. I rolled a 20 on the damage. All right, I'll make it more believable. 19.
So that's 7, 13 plus 8. That's 21 points of damage on the crit. And then the other 16.
Okay. All right. Your first swing cuts open a massive gash along his chest, and he seems to stumble, and his eyes kind of roll back in his head as he starts to fall forward. And you just take that opportunity to swing back up and cut a chunk, like half of his face off, as he falls into the dirt in front of you.
Go to sleep.
There's a slow guttural rattling noise as he tries to bleed through the blood that's clogging his throat, but he is active no more.
Hillsville reminds me of Scott Sand.
Is he dead?
Well, he rolled a natural one on his death for his last death save. Because Amy got 2 death saves on the second swing. So that's it.
I was gonna help him.
You were gonna help. Hey, you want to join my army of ragtag paladins?
Like he's
In training?
he only hurt us because he's mad. I was gonna.
Yes, he's mad, like proper crazy.
Quickly search his body, see if he's got anything good.
Search his body. Search his loincloth.
Dory, get up here.
No! He doesn't have any pants for me to remove.
Search the cavities.
Did you guys see what I did with a horse? Oh my god!
It was cool.
Epic!
I don't want to like spoil everybody's fun, but this thing is probably nearby. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. It's time for motivational speech.
Okay.
Is
Dun,
anyone
dun, dun,
searching
dun.
the body?
I think
Yeah,
Amy
sure.
said.
Well, Amy told somebody else to do it.
Amy told me to do it, and I'm not doing it.
I'll do it.
Okay. Give me
Have somebody do it.
investigation check.
We need 21.
Look
So
for
I lift
Alice.
up the cloth. It's like, oh my god, look at the size of his box.
There is a little bit of a difficulty, like he's got a strap of braided leather that he's using as a belt to hold up his loincloth, and you kind of pull on it a little bit and you get the pouch that he's got wearing on his waist. And in that pouch you do find a couple of hunks of metal. And upon careful inspection, they appear to be a nugget of gold and a nugget of silver. Not sure how much either is worth.
Yeah, get that stinky silver.
Are you motivating us?
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
I'm
There's
like,
a little bit of
motivational.
Is that 10 temporary hit points?
It is, let me check.
Mm,
It is 5.
5. Okay. And then advantage on wisdom saves and advantage on the next attack after the temporary hit points are gone?
Oh,
After you hit.
actually, you know what? I'll do it at a higher level and it will be 10.
Okay.
Yeah, let me do it at 4th level.
Okay.
And then when you get hit, you have advantage on the next attack. Is that how that works?
Yes. Plus wisdom saving throws. So when that fucking crazy creature tries to get in your head, that should help.
Did anybody else get hit that fight?
Nope.
Okay. I'm gonna touch myself real quick.
Should we maybe certainly better?
That's fine.
I don't want anybody else. When he thinks about like he touches himself, he touches himself.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry for the character assassination.
What's going on here?
Yeah, it's not good stuff. Kind of get stuck in my ways.
I'm gonna assassinate your character.
Whatever. If
Wait,
you can
It's
something weird with an elk, it's you. I'll stop calling blanket when you fly into a hill troll. I can't fly. Exactly.
I healed myself for 15 points with lay on hands.
Okay.
And then I also want to use divine sense and just see if I can sense the presence of of the rage.
Oh,
monster.
does that put you back up to full health? Do you need anything else?
Yeah, I'm at full health.
You're good?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, because I got that wand or the staff.
I can just use my little hands for that. That's
Right.
probably better for like the mass cure wounds or something.
Yeah.
Do you guys want me to do dancing lights? So we can-
Well, I'm gonna try divine sense real quick. Oh, it's only within 60 feet of me. Yeah.
So
I think also
sorry.
given some of the information that you've gleaned previously, whatever this thing's origins are, they do not fall under the divine sense.
Okay.
All right. So just FYI, I did the motivational speech at 4th level, so everybody gets 10 hit points. Make sure you note that. Thank you.
Oh. Oi.
And that's for an hour.
Sweet.
So Dory has obliterated his horse, and Saoirse's horse has kind of like wandered off after she dismounted. And Meta's horse has been destroyed by a boulder. So
Come on, Dory, hop on.
Oh, well, I would, but I think it's gonna end any minute. It'll disappear under your ass.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're probably close enough to this thing too.
Fine, fuck you, stay on the ground.
I really want it to disappear right then. Amy said that.
Amy, do you think you can tell? I think you can tell where this hill giant traveled here from?
I can surely give it a try. I might be able to tell which direction it came from with my survival skills and tracking
sure, you can do it.
proficiency.
Gosh,
I'll look around
if
too.
only I was 17th level.
Just with perception.
I get to commune with nature, so
That's a dirty 20.
It is not hard to follow this creature's footsteps. And you do track it for a little bit. It seems to meander about, and after about 3 or 4 minutes, you come across a beaten to a pulp corpse of a bear that it seems the little giant engaged not too long ago. And then the tracks venture off southward from there, and after another 10 minutes or so, the horses wink out, and you come across the corpse of a deer that has also been just ravaged, and there's some meat missing. The rest of the thing looks like it's been grabbed by the hind legs and beaten against a tree. But the trail continues from there, and you follow it more of a southwest direction. And everyone give me perception checks.
$20.
11.
16.
70.
6.
22.
What is your marching order?
I mean, I'd probably be up front.
Okay, who's behind Meta?
I'll go.
Okay, behind Dory.
I'll go.
Okay,
I'll stay behind Rip.
all right.
Yeah, I'll take up the rear.
You are
Back
leading the
door.
group with your
Man.
tracking.
Oh, I'm in front. Yes, that's right. Front door, man.
Okay. So, Rip, you are the first person to hear the sounds of heavy breathing coming from up ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna whisper, you guys, I hear heavy breathing. And can I see anything? Does it sound like just one creature heavily breathing, or?
It sounds raspy, sort of
Story after a run.
no, there's not nearly enough vomiting.
Okay, I'm just gonna be like, shh, guys, I hear something.
Well, I guess let's.
Okay, let's all listen.
Do we want
All right,
light?
let's move forward stealthily.
I think that's better. Probably try to sneak up on it.
You are in the group.
I know I'm in the group, but
Saoirse, do you want to sneak up there?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, so you want to stealth ahead?
Yeah, I'll sell that.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
30.
30. Okay. So you creep forward. And as you come around this, you can see a elven woman in leather armor and a cape. And she is crouched down low to the ground with like a matted, bloody mass of fur in her hands, and she's just gnawing chunks off of it. Might have been a rabbit at some point.
There.
Doesn't seem to have noticed you yet.
So I have magical ambush now, where if I'm hidden from a creature, when I cast a spell on it, it has disadvantage on any saving throw.
Okay.
I'd like to try to cast suggestion on her.
Okay.
Or just tell her to go to sleep.
Put the rabbit down.
Put the rabbit down.
Go to sleep.
Go to sleep. Remember who you are.
You're so tired. You're so tired.
Okay.
My spell save is 16.
Okay. You cast the spell, and she hears the noise and looks up and looks around. And as you lock eyes with her, she
Yeah.
excuse me.
that's so cool.
I didn't think that would ever work.
Well, on a natural one. The disadvantage help. Because the other one was a 19. So she falls over and hits the ground. And after a minute, or after a couple of seconds, she jostles and looks around for a second and looks up at you, and then looks at her hands, and like still like a chunk of the rabbit is in one of her hands. She goes, oh, and starts freaking out, making a lot of noise.
Damn it.
I'll just try to like be like shh. You were under spell. If you go back in that direction, you probably won't get hit by it again.
She's just eating a bunch of raw.
Give me a persuasion check.
13.
Okay. So she's, covered in blood, bits of animal parts hanging out of her mouth, stuck in her teeth. And the realization of what has happened is starting to come, like her memories are filling her head out of this fog of rage. And she's like, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. And then she like stands up to her feet, looks at you and looks in the direction, and it's just the big thing here is she's making a lot of noise. Like she's hysterical. She starts kind of stumbling off in that direction, but she's talking to herself in Elven, which I don't know if you understand Elven.
No.
I know Dory does.
Mhm.
But Dory, you can hear ahead of you, just like,
She keeps saying,
oh,
rabbit.
No. you hear her, saying, oh Payano, oh no, and then like listing off names.
Sure. Okay, yeah.
But she's making noise and she's wandering off. And at this point, say Saoirse, from where you are, you can hear movement in the forest further south, which this is south.
Okay.
So you don't think that she was particularly alone out here.
Okay. I'd like to message, I guess, Amy and let her know that there was a rabid person, and if they run past them, they're fine now. And then I'm continuing straight ahead.
Well, she doesn't so much run past Amy, she stumbles off this
I
way.
just wanted to make sure if she went past them, they didn't like go, oh, start swinging.
Give me another stealth check as you.
It's gonna be a 26.
Right. So you continue forward
Mhm.
and you see another elf kind of moving in the direction of the other elf that is making noise and wandering away. And it's sort of this like hunched over, menacing, animalistic, like searching the forest for this noise and trying to get a location and moving after it. An elven man in identical armor.
I only cast just twice.
Kill
I don't want to just kill him,
him.
but I feel like suggest is useful for. Maybe I can try to charm him. See if that breaks it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm hidden from him, right? As far as I'm aware. Okay, I'm gonna cast Charm Person.
Okay. You cast Charm Person. He's still like stalking through the woods, and he stops for a second, looks over, makes eye contact with you, and then just continues off in the direction of the elven woman's voice.
Okay. I'm gonna message Amy.
No. Backstep. Sneak attack.
She can do whatever she wants. Shut up.
I'm
Get
gonna
in there.
message Amy and not Dory and tell her that there's another rabid person coming. And I think they'll attack if they see them.
All right. So, I mean, at this point, probably the rest of the group can see and is definitely aware of the hysterical elven woman who's beginning to pick up the pace. She was kind of stumbling and meandering, but now she's probably up to like the normal 30-foot movement speed. But she might break out into a run at any point. She does not seem to be mentally stable. So, are you guys doing anything as this happens?
I mean, you're the only one that speaks Elven. Are you a comforting presence? in any capacity?
I know, I'm just like watching, I don't know what's going on because nobody's told me anything. Just watching the
I mean-
old lady go
Well-
by.
Amy, like, pay this person
Wait.
about.
Amy's little.
Amy, what
Baby.
you gonna do? We can assume that.
Where the monster was.
What's that?
We can assume that she passes on the word.
Where is Amy?
Yeah, I don't know. You're muted.
Yeah, I don't know if she's talking to us.
I don't think she is.
I'm talking to Amy, but Amy's upstairs.
I had to pee.
Amy had
Oh.
to pee. I was trying to
Amy
fill
probably
Amy
went
in,
to
but
Yeah.
That's what I think too.
I mean, if you think you can talk this woman down and get her to like hang out with us for a little while so we can get her somewhere safe, that's probably the best thing to do.
Or ask where the monster.
Or ask where the monster is or something.
Which I probably should have done, but I don't think she would have understood me. So.
Mr. Elf, sir.
She
Amy.
had to understand your first suggestion, but we're.
So,
So we're
Sorry.
assuming that Amy's passing on all the info. Yeah,
and
I
Amy,
can't-
there was a second person that Saoirse saw and said, I see someone else, they'll probably attack you when you pass by. So beware or something.
Okay, so Saoirse decided just to let him pass and be quiet.
so I charmed them and they looked at me and just continued on, but I don't know, their demeanor didn't change enough to know if it completely counteracted what they were under. I think they just think I'm cool and
10-4 in the red.
Can I see from where I am, can I see the second person yet? Or just the Elven woman?
No, this is too much brush and
All right.
forest in the way. So, yeah. The elven woman is about to pass the group. What are you guys doing? Are you going to engage her or? what?
Yeah, I'm gonna go over and talk to her. I heard her speaking Elvish. We'll go speak to her in Elvish and ask her,
Or are you
yeah, what's happened and
speak with her?
yeah,
All right.
try to calm her down and
All right, so what are you saying?
yeah, I'm just I need to know where the creature is, yeah, where from which way is she coming? Or does she remember what happened?
Give me a persuasion check.
Yeah. Oh, very persuasive. 16 or 26. Sorry. 26.
She stops and kind of stares at you for a moment with a blank expression. And she says, I came here with the regiment. I don't know where I am. We didn't come through here.
Shit.
And she looks around for a little bit, trying to gain her bearings. You
Okay.
get like she's trying to answer you, but at the same time, like there's just an amount of fear and shock that she's going through at the moment.
Okay.
As she's doing that and trying to gain her bearings, you do see
The dude, yeah.
the elven man coming through, and as you see him, he seems to lock eyes on her,
Mhm.
and you can tell he's about to break into a sprint.
Yep, okay. I'll just tell her to get behind me and kind of shout for everybody. kind of shout for everybody too. Oh, she made off with a tree. Or a rock.
Log.
Yeah, shout for everybody to come help.
Okay, let's have everyone roll initiative at this point.
Well, you're rolling gangbusters today.
I roll fine with everything else, just the mission that.
My initiatives. Well, my initiatives. Oh, I suck. Like
Okay,
dexterous.
above a 15.
23.
Yours is a critical failure.
Above a 10.
Wow.
Really?
What? Whew. Guess it's all up to me.
Yep. As usual.
It's for you.
Above a 5.
6.
Mine's a 6.
I also got a 6.
I got an 8. No, I got a 9.
Okay. Amy's at a 9. Rip, what are you at?
A 7.
7. Okay. Okay. And then I guess for the rest, I mean, natural one isn't special
Okay.
on initiative. So then it's just gonna be
Let's just-
go
yeah,
before it.
40 plus whatever, right?
I think I go before you guys. 'cause I
Yeah.
have a higher dexterity.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So then Saoirse, Octavia, and Metaphor.
Oh, the paladin
Natural
goes
one
last.
is
Who would have
still
thought?
better than you.
Who would have thought?
So I get sleep.
Get your face screwed up a little.
I'm just gonna saunter up. Howdy doody, sir. Well, how's it going, sir?
All right.
I'm the father around these parts.
All right. Is it Dory?
I'm going to get in front of the elf lady,
How dare you?
the rabbit eater.
It's brave.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna make fun of her for not being a vegetarian later.
Oh,
And-
she is a vegetarian.
That's the horrifying thing about
I
it.
know, she's like body rejecting rabbit meat.
Raw meat.
Rabbit.
But rabbit, so innocent. Not like those bovine. And then I'll,
Because a pig is a cop.
and then is that what the elves are like? You know, defund the police kind of thing.
They're EWA.
I mean, ELF.
Eel.
I'm gonna cast a on our hunched over. He's another elf, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast suggestion on him. And this is gonna be awesome because it's totally gonna fail. but I'm still going like, what did you do? What did you do? Ah, go to sleep and remember who you are.
Okay.
And the wisdom saving throw is 16.
Okay.
Is that factored in your new +1 thing?
My new +1 thing?
Yeah, didn't you get that loot where all your
Oh shit!
smart spells?
That's true. I forgot about the fucking loot. Yeah, +1, that's 17.
Yeah.
I'm holding my loot. I'm like, sugar.
So he breaks into the sprint. He's charging at you, and you're like, "Go to sleep, remember you are. Go to sleep, remember." And he trips over one of his feet, hits the ground, and slides basically along the ground to about 5 or 10 feet from where you are, and pushes himself up and spits some leaves out of his mouth and looks at you and he goes, "What the fuck?"
And Elvish. And then I'm gonna say, what the fuck right back. And are you okay? Go help him up.
He stands up and he says, I don't think I'm okay.
Yeah, and I'll say, yes, well, neither is she.
He looks past you and says, Tadra, what's going on? And she just, I don't know. And it's kind of like half sobbing at this point.
All right, I'll just get those two to, I guess we'll get everybody together. Like, hey, everybody, this is okay. We gotta
Hey,
tell
we're
these
still
people.
in initiative order. And
Oh,
it's-
okay.
And your turn is over.
Okay, I'll be like, we have to get you to safety. It's not safe around here. Unfortunately, I don't know if I can point them to the nearest fucking town. I just want to, I guess I'll say, get over here behind us. There's more trouble around.
Well, the two of them gather up next to you, and Saoirse, you see another one like climb up onto the outcropping here and start to head basically directly in your direction. And only when it gets about 10 feet from you does it see that you are there. Just coming from that direction towards the noise, it gets pretty close and it notices you when it gets right up next to you and doesn't have an action left. It was moving and dashing, but it's right on top of you and looks like it's about to attack you with a short sword. Amy.
Well. So we're behind Saoirse. Can I see Saoirse?
I'll say at this point with it's not so much that you see Saoirse as that you see an elven individual charge up and it looks like it's about to attack something, and connecting those dots you can see Saoirse's head kind of tucked down among some shrubs. If it wasn't for him, you would have never spotted her.
Well, I'm going to use my one-time daily dash action that I got from the sweet sweaty runner shirt.
Okay.
I want to go up, to I don't know. I don't really want to kill this thing, but it's just going to be noisy anyways. But I'm quite a bit larger. I'll use my action, actually. I use my bonus. I'm going to use my action to grapple, basically just to give the creature a full Nelson to contain it. And if I maybe can put my hand over its mouth.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Let's see.
Make an athletics check.
Athletics. Oops.
Not 20.
No. It's a 16 total.
No, you got a 17.
Yeah.
So you grab at this, slender, sort of more petite elven individual, and he just slips and ducks out of your grasp, shoving against your stomach and pushing you away from him. You do not find purchase. The two elves over by Dory kind of get up next to each other and begin like whispering to each other in Elvish. Was it? Do you remember that thing? Oh God, now I do. We need to get away from here. I don't want that to happen to us. But they talk, but they don't actually do anything.
Gotcha.
Rip. You are behind this tree over here.
Okay, let's see. Can I see the one that is
Oh, that was my cover.
fighting Saoirse and Amy?
I do not think that is within your dark vision range.
Okay, can I see, all right. I think I'm going to move up a little bit to see what I can see.
Okay. From there, you can see. If you take a 20-foot move action.
Okay. So I am just going to cast Chill Touch at that elf up there.
Okay.
All right, let's see. Yeah, oh, hold on. Actually, it might not be as bad as I think. Does a 15 hit?
It does not hit.
Bummer. Okay.
Unlike the farmers, these elves are armored and are fairly light on their feet.
Okay. I'm just gonna be kind of crouched down behind that downed tree trunk, kind of scoping out what's happening.
Okay. Saoirse.
I'm gonna cunning action to disengage. And then take a move back like 10 feet. And then throw a dagger.
Okay.
You're killing this one?
I only have one more suggestion. I feel like that's less for if Dory gets hit. Right? It's too late. I'm putting a dagger. You're not even here to this size. So it's 19 to hit. Sneak attacks since they're within 5 feet of Amy.
Yeah, I think you actually walk back just far enough that now Meta can see you.
Hurling daggers at someone.
So that's 21 damage piercing and 2 damage poison.
All right. You wound him, but you do not drop him. Octavia.
I'm going to move forward.
With your 120-foot dark vision sight, you can see.
Okay, thank you. I think I am gonna move a little bit farther forward, however. Let's see.
Next to Rip
15,
or
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Ooh, would I be able to get in flanking distance with Saoirse, with the elf guy, but with my movement? Or is it too far? Oh, wait, that's way too far. I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm
that's
gonna
15 feet. You can move
Yeah.
another 15 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and move another 15 feet, and I'm gonna try and hit Eldritch Blast to the guy.
Okay. Eddie, you're up next.
I do 20 for the first one,
I will hit.
and I think it's 5 points of damage, and then I'll try and hit him again, which I don't think will hit him. 12.
12 will not.
Okay, well, I'm gonna stay where I am and wait for my next turn.
Okay. Matt.
Yeah, I'll move 30 feet forward, do a full movement, and I'll do a ray of frost. That is 26 to hit.
No hit.
And that is 28. That is 11 points of damage. Speed reduced by 10.
Okay. Well, his speed is reduced to 0.
Okay.
And as you move forward and release that spell, you notice beside you there is a ring of mushrooms, and it's an odd feature, kind of catches your eye.
Yeah, that is weird. So like I know that sometimes that's related to like fae things. Being like a Oath of the Ancients, would that like would I have any knowledge about that sort of thing?
Give me a I'll take Arcana, History, or Religion.
Boy, I'm equally bad at all of them. That's a 7.
That's Mito.
It is pretty cool. It's like a symbol.
Look at that.
Look at
It's
that.
like round and stuff. Mushrooms grow like that.
Should I like
Someone
touch these
plant.
mushrooms, guys? Man, I've never seen them grow like this. Are we still in initiative?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess
Bonus action, touch the mushrooms.
I'll shoot the guy that'll see the mushrooms, and I'll turn towards like Rip and Octavia and be like, "You guys ever seen mushrooms like this before?" I guess that'll be my turn. I'll know shit about them apparently.
All right.
Well, I think that's an action to do. Because my divine sense, I think, would be able to tell me about Fae. Oh no, it's Celestial Fiend or Undead. Never mind.
It does do Fae.
That's Celestial Fiend or Undead.
No, it doesn't do Fae.
Apparently it doesn't do Fae. My other stuff does Fae stuff. Like my channel divinity. But yeah.
Huh. Okay. Hey. All right. So as Meta remarks about this super exciting circle of
So cool. Sorry, that was my Beaky's voice. Sorry.
the mushrooms, the rest of you can all hear this sort of mournful chorus of wails, sort of wafting through the forest.
Oh God. That fucking bodes well, doesn't it?
Oh
Nothing disconcerting about that, is there?
no.
Especially for these traumatized people behind me.
Story.
I'm gonna ask these two if they can, like, I'm gonna check them out, see if they have any weapons. Do they have anything? Have they abandoned the weapons?
They have short swords.
I want to tell them to arm themselves and stay close because it's still dangerous here. And then walk back towards the group. Come with me. Okay. So at that point, I'm seeing the attacker singular.
He was knocked out by Meta.
Okay. Also, I guess just sorry, before my turn's over, I know it's a lot of shit, but do I know anything about what I'm hearing? Is it like an elvish thing? Is it like
It's the sound of one of those
things?
things. The voices appear to be elvish.
Oh,
You
okay.
almost hear elven words intermixed with the whale.
Okay, just in case anybody doesn't know, that's the thing. And it's got the elves. Speaking English.
And about that time,
Yeah.
you do see another elf breathing heavily coming out of the woods. And he locks eyes with you. Okay. You can see he's interested in you.
Cool.
Amy.
Well,
Have you raged?
no, I'm not raging at the moment. I
didn't
did
think so.
earlier, but my rage has lapsed.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah,
feel
big
like
keyboard right there.
this might be a bit of a predator moment. I'm going to use my move action 40 feet towards the noise I hear from below. I guess I don't know what north south
Give me a
direction that
perception
is,
check.
but
Try to-
towards the opening. Yeah. 14.
14. It's kind of hard to pinpoint the location of this sound. It's wafting through the forest and echoing against the mountains. It's pervasive and unsettling.
Oh,
Not sure
Okay.
exactly what direction it's coming from.
okay. Well, I'm gonna make my way down towards the large tree.
Where's this tree?
Correct. 40 feet. Um, and I don't know. I'm gonna crouch down, I guess. Just be chill. Listen.
All right. These two draw their swords and hide behind this boulder.
Good.
They seem pretty shaky and not super sure of themselves. Too bad I didn't get my inspirational speech.
Sorry,
It was a lot.
motivational.
It was.
Yeah, I was like, blah, 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 I cast motivational speed.
Rip.
Okay. I want to send Buddy out and have him go out and explore, and his command is going to be to come back to me if he sees a scary thing, I guess. If he finds the source of the noise that we're kind of hearing, I guess.
Okay. Give me a perception check, buddy.
Okay. Ooh, maybe that's not so bad. Let's see. Where are your stats, buddy? Perception.
Take that away from me. It's an eraser.
Got it.
16.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Thanks. Okay. All right. Buddy shuffles off through the underbrush and into the woods. That's gonna be the
Alright.
perception check I'm gonna use for him. He's now nowhere near to where he's gonna see that thing yet. So he's
Okay.
a weasel, right?
Yep.
Lisa.
Is there anything else you're doing?
I am just kind of trying to be vigilant and watching, for threats basically, but I'm gonna stay put.
Okay. Searching.
Can I stabilize the person we downed? Can I do like a medicine check or something?
Sure. You can try.
That would be a 12.
Okay. Seem to respond well to having, I mean, it's like, it's not much, just like kind of wrapped a bandage around one of his arms where you threw the knife in. Looks like he's got some frost burn, and you might have nicked an artery with your knife, but you got the bleeding mostly stopped.
Okay. Well, hopefully they're fine. And I guess I'll call out to Amy and remind her to coat her blade with oil when she thinks it's getting close.
Octavia.
All right. So I think I heard Meta talk about a mushroom ring. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm pretty close to it. I can see it, yeah?
Yeah.
Killer.
So upon examination, is it ringing any bells? Have there been like visions of mushrooms I can call upon? Or maybe some history that I know?
You can give me an arcana, history, or religion check.
Okay, I'm gonna do history.
Very.
I'm gonna try my new donut dice, and I'm gonna go for a history check here. Oh my god. I'm gonna use my inspiration, I think, and use my other die. All right. Oh, okay. I got a natural 20, so that makes it 25.
Nice.
All right. You come over and take a look at the mushroom ring, and you remember that there's folklore, there's tales of mushroom rings being portals to the Fey realm, or at least conduits to that realm. But there's reason to believe that that's true, but there's also plenty of times where mushroom circles appear in the wilderness, and it's just a circle of mushrooms.
Okay.
So it could be something, or it could be.
I wonder to stand in the middle of there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I want to just like step into it real quick.
Okay.
What?
You step into the circle of mushrooms. And
Yep.
you are now in a circle of mushrooms.
Oh, okay. Nothing
Oh.
happens.
Trippy.
I mean,
Do I get a little tingle? Is it like a tingle or a tickle?
Get the mushroom tickle?
You don't sense anything in particular, no.
Okay. So I guess I'll call out and be like, to Meta and be like, could be a conduit to Feywind or nothing at all. Probably nothing. And then
It's important
just-
to try new things.
what?
I said it's important to try new things.
Yeah. And then I'll just, I don't know if I have anything else I could do. I can ready Eldritch Blast if something comes at me.
when we're talking about conduit, we're usually talking about energy. We're talking about, something, magical.
Okay.
So-
So not like I guess I was confusing conduit with like teleportation or something. Okay.
I mean,
Um,
that's a possibility. It's just like I'm saying, standing in it might not be enough to activate anything.
I got you.
But it is funny.
Otherwise, you just get a bunch of like fucking squirrels getting teleported to the.
Do I still have anything I can do? Can I like,
That was only your move action, so.
okay, so I guess I'll like say a prayer and just really try and tap into my spirituality to see if I can like get some magic to open up through this conduit by me standing in there.
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay. Okay. I'm probably going to use my necklace. We'll see. Yeah, I'm going to use the necklace. 13.
13. Okay. You are probably going to have to do magic
Oh, okay.
to
Okay.
get anything out of this.
All right. Cool. Do I still get to keep doing stuff?
You still have your action, yes.
Okay.
You walk past Meta, you stand in the middle of the mushrooms, and you look down for a little bit. And then you're like, Artemis, I probably need to do something.
Okay. So there's not any enemies. So can I want to hold just an Eldritch Blast and hold on. Do I want to do that? This is interesting.
Meta, eventually it'll be your turn.
I'll be doing much the same thing as she's doing currently.
That's the room for two.
I'm gonna just hold my action for an enemy to show up, and then I'm gonna hold. I guess I'll hold Eldritch Blast because I want to see what happens if I use it when I'm standing in the circle.
Meta?
I'm gonna hop in the circle too.
Oh my god.
Right?
And I'm just gonna try to like fire away.
Yeah, never mind these two traumatized elves I just saved.
I'll
That's
just-
behind everybody.
Fire. Yes.
Yeah, or the general. Yeah,
Fire a ray of light stuff into the air. See if that does anything.
Okay.
This is terrible.
I thought about doing something like that, so I'm interested to see what happens here.
Teleported or
I
not?
don't know. This
I hope they get teleported away.
You fire a ray of frost into the air.
yeah.
That happens.
Cool.
Okay.
You do that and you notice that the mushroom circle sort of discolors and, almost I don't want to say wilts, but diminishes
Ah!
in some amount.
Okay. That wasn't the right spell.
You better. Oh my god.
I'll try something else later, I guess. I can't cast any more spells. Well, there are more pressing things. You hush.
I'm thinking to myself. That's what I think to myself.
All right. Bonus action. I'll cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
See if that does anything.
No, you use the magic of the fairy ring with the ray of frost that targeted nothing. Dory.
No! I see. Okay. It probably amplifies things.
All right, I guess I still have locked eyes with the other one.
Yeah.
Okay, well, guess I'll try it again. Just recruiting more inept elves to our side.
You're doing a great job of that.
Maybe.
Yes, maybe they could be paladins eventually.
Oh god, you know what? I'm just gonna kill him instead. I'll cast suggestion on this guy.
We have a lovely
Same deal.
figure where you can
Sleep, remember who you are.
Okay.
Wisdom 17.
17. Okay. So Judgment appears Mufasa's face in the sky.
I should have stood in the.
Remember.
I should have stood in the circle. I think. Mufasa?
Are you doing anything else? It's your turn.
I guess I'll observe and see if that did anything. What happened when I did that?
You cast spell, and he does not seem to be moved by your suggestion.
Shit. Okay, well, I'll
Yeah,
back.
17 on the dot.
All right, I'll back away toward the
mushroom party.
Let's see where everybody. No, I'm not doing the fucking mushroom party, that's for sure. I'm sickened by these two right now.
Really close to each other.
This is Amy over here.
Yep.
Yeah, we're having
Here's the guy in here.
mushrooms.
I'm just going to come back this way and let everyone know that it's not over. There are more coming.
Oh,
Mushroom party.
we're just experimenting.
It's making me giggle, that's for sure. Yeah, that's all I've got, and I'll just ready my bow for this guy. I think keep coming.
Okay. Well, seeing you move out of immediate range, he heads for Amy.
Aha.
And who's going?
I don't get it. I suggested that he stop. in the heart, you know, the strongest elven wording that I could think of.
Going to make a sword attack and a claw attack. So the sword is going to hit a 17. No. And the claw is going to hit a 19. No? Dang.
I have a ring of protection.
Oh, nice. What's your armor class?
18 with the ring of protection is 20.
Okay. Dang, that's good. Yeah.
Hey, I actually want to trade for the quick runner shirt.
Hey,
Hey, will you take your shirt off?
No.
Amy, it's your turn.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
Okay.
Well, game
I was
on.
letting you collect your thoughts.
Yeah, game on. I will enter a rage as my bonus action,
Okay.
and I will strike thee down with vengeance. The first one's
Roll another
20.
20, it's gonna be sus.
The first one is 25 to hit.
Okay, that will hit.
Oh, that was a 20. I swear to God, I switched die.
No,
I swear to God,
this
dude,
is
I'm
not.
not. Dude, I'm not. I got nothing to gain. This is like, look, this is like a elf. This isn't like the main guy. I'm just rolling.
Glory and bragging rights game.
Yeah, I'll be playing from home next week too.
I don't blame you, Dory. Every time you play from home and roll 4 20s, I think the same thing.
That's never happened.
That's hot rolls for sure.
All right, the first one, I'll roll damage. Oh, not that one, I guess. Bye-bye. 6 plus 8 is 14.
14.
I don't roll 20s ever.
I will roll the crit.
Good doctor.
Yeah.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
Doc, I'm never rolling 20s.
I see, your wrist is all worn out.
I got the old wanker's wrist, you know.
The rolling wrist is all worn out. You ever try the left hand over here?
4 plus 8 is 32. Is that right? 32.
Sorry, say that again. I got a bunch of perverts over here.
It's okay.
We're having a really good time.
The crit roll was 32.
32. Nice.
Oh my gosh.
You swing hard at this guy, and after that second blow, he is hanging on by a thread.
Okay.
So that's everything for you, right? Unless you want to move.
Unless I want to move, which I don't, I'll just stay there.
All right. Their turn. These two come up to join Dory.
Good.
You made some friends.
Yeah, stay with me. Elves have to stick together. Especially when there are other crazy elves about.
And at this point, Amy and Saoirse, you can see a mass of flesh move into view in the forest. And let's see, two of you need to make wisdom saving throws.
You have advantage.
Yep.
I'm sorry, that was a charisma saving.
Oh,
No, not bad. It was still your highest roll.
okay. 16.
18.
18. Okay. Both of you get this sense of dread and fear creep into your mind as you now see this thing and hear the maddening wail coming from the many mouths in the aggregation, but you do not let it overwhelm you. Rip.
Can I probably can't see that thing
No, you
from
can't.
where I am. Okay. Can I see the guy that's fighting Dory?
Nobody's fighting me.
Fighting Amy.
Yeah,
Oh.
there's no fighting. Dory's like 10 feet away from you, hiding behind a rock.
Oh, can I
Just
can
my
I
two
see
elf
the
friends.
can I see the one that's fighting Amy?
I think that's just outside your dark vision range. You might catch a vague silhouette of two people in the woods, but you're not making out any specific features.
Okay. And has Buddy come back?
He has not.
Okay. Hmm. I ooh, I think I'm just going to stay where I am. Continue to try to listen. Can I hear anything?
You can hear the sound of that mournful wail.
Can I hear that it's getting
Echoing through the
closer?
forest. Sorry?
Can I hear that it's getting closer?
Seems to be getting louder.
Okay. I'm gonna hold an action. That's what I'll do. And that will be to you know, I will just shoot a chill touch at an enemy when I see it close enough.
Okay. Saoirse.
If I move and try to drag the person who we downed with me, would that take like my action to drag them, or would that just be half movement?
It would be half movement.
I grab them and try to move like 15 feet towards Amy with them.
You trying to save that person?
Yeah, I don't want them to be like pulled up into the monster. And then I would like to throw a dagger at that person next to Amy. That's a 27 to hit.
I will hit.
You have sneak attack.
Yeah, should I? Because he said this thing all red.
I mean, either way, it'll drop it. So
Okay. Okay. 21 piercing damage and 2 poison damage.
That is enough to knock it down.
And then I just want to say, coat your axe. Say.
Octavia.
Did that enemy go down?
Yeah.
All right. So, and I can't see the monster. I don't see any active enemies. So
Well,
I
you
think,
have 120-foot dark vision. You can see it.
okay. Okay.
So you can go ahead and I guess you do release an Eldritch Blast at that point.
Okay.
You were holding one. So
Yep.
And this will
I
happen
was.
before your turn, and then we'll take your turn.
Okay, cool. All right. Geez. All right. 10. I'm assuming that doesn't hit.
No.
All right. Let me. Oh my God. All right. 12 probably doesn't hit.
No.
Okay. Well, good thing I held that action.
Yeah, you fire off these 2 Eldritch Blasts, and you see them connect with like a chunk of chainmail as it moves through the creature's mass, and then the second one just burns up a pad of leather armor that just like disintegrates as it hits. But unlike the farmer amalgamation, this one was amalgamated of a bunch of soldiers, and it has pieces of armor infused in its mass.
Okay. All right. Do I notice that anything happened with the mushroom circle when I did that?
No,
Super trippy.
like what if there was like a faint sort of vibrance to it, almost as though some of the colors were phosphorescent and glowed a bit in the dark. But after Meta cast the spell, all of that seemed to dim and diminish. And you got a very short sense of like a magic flow when he cast that spell.
Okay. So he basically used it all up.
I
with
think I
that.
used up whatever it
Okay.
was. Like, it's
I
like
didn't know if it had a little more juice or if it was gone. All right. Well then I'm gonna move a little bit. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna because we're kind of behind the tree, right?
Kind of. I mean, there's a lot of trees. There's a lot of stuff.
All right. I'll just stay there sorry, I know I'm being super indecisive. I'm gonna try something different. Actually, I'm going to move forward so I'm within 60 feet of it. Is that possible?
I don't know
Or am I
about
too far?
So I think you can. Yeah, I think you can probably just get to 60 feet.
Okay. Well, I'm going to move forward within 60 feet and I'm going to just try to cast Sacred Flame at it, which is a 15 dexterity save.
Okay.
And
Okay. That's a 17.
okay. Well, that's all I got.
Give me a perception check.
Alrighty. Come on, donut die. Okay. 15.
Okay. Meta.
I'll move towards Saoirse and Octavia. 30 feet. Can I get up next to the wounded individual with 30 feet?
I don't think so. I think that's it. I mean, you were next to Octavia.
Okay. Can I see what a 30-foot radius from me looks like?
That's gonna hit Amy.
All right.
Saoirse.
We'll go ahead and
And
get it up.
Octavia.
I'm going to cast Crusader's Mantle.
Okay.
So that is a 30-foot radius. It's a 30-foot aura emanating from me. Anyone within the aura gets an extra 1d4 radiant damage on their weapon attacks.
Is that so long as they're within that aura?
Within 30 feet of me, yeah.
Wait, say that again. Sorry.
If
And
you're
who's-
within 30 feet of me and you hit with a weapon attack, you'll get an extra 1d4 damage, radiant damage.
All right, cool.
Okay. Let's point another raging elven soldier is attracted by the noise and comes in towards Meta and Octavia. Dorian.
Okay, let's see. I will tell the two behind me that we're still in danger. If you find your courage, join the fight. If not, look after each other, and then head up to
I'll just get back here behind. Who is this?
Doesn't matter.
I'll get behind Meta. And I will cast 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I thought I had 40. No, I had 30. Amy's got 40.
yeah, I got 30. So I'll cast
Bless on. It's just gonna hit your allies, right? Oh no, you have to pick. Yeah, I gotta pick. Yeah. So
Amy, Meta, and Saoirse.
Okay.
And
The
Black.
plus 1d4 on attacks and saves.
Plus 1d4. Yep. Okay. And then let me just check my bonus. And then Bardic Inspiration for Amy.
Right.
And that is that a D8 on
Yeah.
attack?
D8 ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Cool.
So this
Thanks.
one, let's move in and makes attack with the sword and claw on my Octavia. Okay, so the sword is going to be a 24 to hit. And the claw is going to be an 11. So I'm pretty sure the sword hits.
Yeah, it's attacking me.
Yep. For
Yep.
8 points each.
Okay.
And you've knocked out or converted the rest of the raging elves. So Amy.
Okay, well, I don't think, will 40 feet get me to within striking distance of the agglomeration?
You're 5 feet short.
Man, you don't have like a charge attack or anything.
Well, I did. It's all right.
I want to shout, sacrifice your phantasmal horse into it.
The so putting the oil onto my blade that I got from Alorn, is that an action or a bonus action, or what will that require?
That would be an action.
Okay, well, that's what I want to do. I am going to move closer to it, about halfway, 15-20 feet, and I want to pour Alorn's fire oil very carefully onto the edge of my blade.
Okay.
And I want to say, like, just think how cool it would have been. Actually, had it looked like she just licked the flame onto it.
Right. Okay, so you pour the oil on the blade of your axe, and it as it sort of seeps into the metal, which seems strange. Metal's not porous. That shouldn't happen. The blade of the axe starts to smoke.
Cool.
And I assume that's it.
Yeah, that's all I'm going to do.
All right. These two. Rush up and try to get in to the face of their ally who is attacking Octavia. Okay. It moves forward 10 feet. Slow, laborious movement, and a long, sinuous pseudopod reaches out, striking towards Amy. As it does, Amy, you can see that there are like tips and pieces of elven blade inside that pseudopod coming at you. So natural one. Fuck you, John.
John's in battle today.
Rip.
All right, I am going to move as far as my 25 feet of movement can take me closer
Mhm.
to the group.
Okay.
All right, so I'm certain I still can't see the blob.
No, I think it's still just out of range.
Okay, if that's the case, then I would like to, can I dash to where it's 60 feet away so
Yeah.
that I can see it?
Yeah.
And then can I use my held action to shoot the thingy?
Once your turn starts, your held action goes away.
Oh, bummer. Okay.
It has to happen in the intervening time.
All right, got it. In that case, yikes, I feel a little exposed there. All right, I see it. Can I back up just a little bit? Do I have that? Any more movement left? No, probably not.
It took you all your movement to get there.
All right, cool. Well, that's it then.
All right, Saoirse.
Okay, I'm gonna hide behind a tree.
Okay.
So that's a 25 stealth roll.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna pop out from the tree and throw a dagger.
Okay. So you're gonna get closer.
Yeah, yes.
I think you have to get to about there to not suffer the disadvantage of being outside your. It's 20 feet for a dagger, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use for what point?
You are stealth, so you have advantage on this.
Oh, sweet. Okay, then I'll just use that one. So that's gonna be a 27 to hit.
That will hit.
Good, that should be for from the Crusader's Mantle as well.
And blessed, right?
For the attack, but not for the damage.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, so.
Well, the one is radiant. But
Yeah. 15, 21, 57 piercing damage, 2 poison damage, and 1 radiant damage.
Yeah. For a couple of daggers.
All right, Octavia.
Really.
Okay, so I have 2 enemies right in front of me there? Or just one?
No, just one enemy and then 2 additional elven soldiers who are trying to tackle their,
All right.
Patriot.
I'm gonna make the choice. So Rip is within 30 feet of me, correct?
Yes.
All right. I am going to choose to move. How close is she to? Well, let's see. Sorry, I'm whipping back and forth between screens. Can you show me where Rip is over there?
It is right here.
Okay.
15 feet of space between.
Ooh. And would I be able to get, is that Saoirse behind the tree? Would I be able to like touch both of them if I got in between them?
They're 10 feet apart, so I don't think you could touch them both at the same time.
I couldn't like get in the square in between and touch. No, I guess not.
What are you trying to do?
I'm sorry. I want to cast a spell on both of them at the same time. I have to be able to touch them both. But it's okay. I just want to get actually.
Well, you can cast a spell, go up here, touch Rip, and then take 5 more feet of movement and touch Saoirse.
Okay. All right, cool. So I'm going to cast Fly at 5th level on myself and 2 creatures. Let me make sure. Yep. So on the 3 of us, I'm going to cast Fly.
Okay.
Woohoo!
Nice.
I don't know if that's going to help Saoirse so much, but we'll see.
It's
We can
exciting.
fly!
All right. Meta. Oh wait, one thing. Making that movement does incur an opportunity.
Right. Yep.
Misses.
Yes. Whew.
All right, go ahead.
All right, 30 feet towards the monster. Where's that get me? Right there?
Yep.
All right, so I'll move there. And then I'll bonus action Misty Step. And I want to Misty Step at like kind of a diagonal, so I'm up in the air. I want to do like a cool ass like jumping like Misty Step slash on the monster.
Where's that move on your character?
Are you like where are you trying to end up?
Like I want to end up to the left of the monster, in between the monster and the tree.
Over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to just kind of like strong one.
Okay.
All right.
Do you wanna do something risky for a reward?
I guess that depends, but what does that entail?
Well, you tell me if you want to do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's go for it.
Make an athletics or acrobatics check.
All right. Ooh, God damn it. I'm good at that too.
You're blessed.
Oh, I am blessed.
You didn't use your inspiration yet, did you?
I did. Hopefully did not fall off a freaking horse. That's a 15 athletics.
15. Okay. So yeah, all right. I'll say with the additional momentum, you can add another D6 to your damage. And with the 15 athletics check, you don't, fall prone when you hit the ground.
Extra D6?
Yeah.
All right, that's an 18 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay.
That was close.
Yeah.
You were blessed though, so.
And I forgot to ask last time, is this a fiend or an undead?
Neither.
Okay. I will go ahead and smite at 2nd level. So I'll do 3 more D8s. Nice. 8, 16, 4. This is 31 damage on that hit.
31.
And radiant and ice is it's all the same, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you add the D6?
Yep. That's with the D6.
Oh, sorry, what was the number?
31
30
total.
Okay.
And then I'll kind of land and then bring another slash like over my shoulder and try to hit him again.
Okay.
Rolling 19s today. So that's a 28 to hit.
Okay.
And that's 13 damage. 13. Oh, actually, I get to add the 2d4 for my 1d4 for the Crusader's Mantle. So one on my last one and then one on this one. That's an extra 3, so that extra 16 damage there.
Okay. That's it for me.
That's me.
All right.
start using the Misty Step jump attack now.
Dory.
Okay, I will. My two.
The lair action is that more monsters show up.
Oh, got
My two friends are over here trying to tackle one of these guys.
These two are attacking us.
Gotcha.
What's the range of
Range
Range
what?
of what?
calm emotions? Is it just like a?
Oh,
or is
it's
it
like,
just one person?
it's an area
No,
effect
no,
of 20
I know.
feet. So, yeah, I could totally do that, but I don't want to.
Well, yeah, like you'd want this person to come closer.
Instead, I want to cast Hold Monster. Hold.
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw 16, I think. Check. Yep. And it's high risk because it's my whole fifth level spell slot.
You can do it. I have faith in you.
Oh, fella.
Okay. All right, you cast Hold Monster and give me a perception check. No, that I can roll for.
18.
Okay. So you cast Hold Monster and you see this like roiling mass of flesh and bits and pieces of armor, and apparently some elven weapons are amalgamated in this. And as it does move around, you see one chunk that does not move, and it just kind of gets torn off the rest of the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
As it moves. 2d8.
2d8.
This does not seem to be one entity in some respects.
15.
15, okay.
And
Move bonus.
yeah, bonus action. Healing word on Octavia.
Okay.
She's within 60 feet, right?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, wait, that's another spell.
Oh yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, can't do that.
Sorry.
Okay. That's all.
All right, no move.
Bardic Inspiration for meta.
Sweet.
What's the range on that?
60 feet.
He's out of range.
He's out of range? Damn it.
Do me, do me, do me.
Who? Octavia gets Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
Yes. I need it right now. I suck.
You don't want to move her at all?
No. Well, yeah, I'll just I'll give this jackass something else to swing at.
Okay.
You're being so brave today.
Yeah, weird, right? Out of character.
Okay. That jackass actually decides to swing at one of his friends instead.
Damn it.
Those are both hits. Okay, and yeah, the male elf beside you takes a nasty slice with a sword and then a scratch across his face. Amy.
I just want to tell him like, it's okay, chicks dig scars. Something,
Right.
words.
I'm going to go. Sorry, my light. Can't see. There we go. I'm gonna roll up on the agglomeration. And I'm gonna make a
As you
frenzy.
do, your axe bursts into flame.
Yes.
And the metal itself takes on a molten aspect.
That's pretty sick.
Blanket.
I'm gonna make a frenzied attack. So that's 3 attacks.
Okay. Are these reckless or?
These are reckless, so these all have advantage. Along with all sorts of other modifiers that you guys gave me. So I'll try to keep track here, but
Plus 1d4 for blessed to attack and plus 1d4 radiant. to
no, I got
damage?
Bardic's Inspiration, which is a D8 on attack. Is that
On one attack, should you choose to use it.
Oh, and
so 26 to hit for the first one?
She did. Oh, no, she was missed. That's
Okay.
right.
she would have advantage.
She's recklessing anyway.
So 126.
Wait, hold on. So you did not
I didn't use it.
get hit last round,
No.
correct?
Uh,
But you had started a rage by then. So you lost your rage.
I did. So that'll be my bonus. It's my bonus action, which I'll do right now. That's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks for calling that out. So that first roll was a 26 to hit.
That will hit.
Um, 25 to hit.
That will hit.
That's a natural 20. I swear. I swear to God.
Get the fuck.
That's a nice 6, right? That's 6 of them so far.
I'm telling you, rolling hot.
Yeah, you're telling us, all right.
I'm gonna have to do some tests on that die.
Yeah.
Go to Cherokee or something, man. Go roll some
fun.
craps.
No, anyways. So
Yeah, sounds fun.
what? I'll do the first 2 non-crit, and then the last one crit.
And then extra 1d4 on those.
Cool. So 8 plus 8 is 16 plus 4 is 20. On one hit. 11 plus 8 is 19 plus 4 is 23. The second hit. And then the crit.
Those are just normal.
So the crit is gonna be 3d12 plus 2d4.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because you're gonna
totally.
crit the radiant damage too.
Yes. So that's 14 plus 5 is 19 plus 8, right? Is that right? I add 8
Yeah,
27.
for raging, right?
27. Are you counting in the 2d4
No.
for the radiant?
Oh no, I'm about to. 4.
32.
2. Yep.
31. 31.
31.
Amy just did 74 points of damage.
Fucking A.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dang, dog.
Fuck yeah! Thank you all for your extra buffs. Now I'm about to get fucked.
All right, Dory, your 2 elven allies
Go get 'em.
start walloping on their friend. More like pounding at him with the pommels of their swords than actually trying to
Right, they don't want to
try to
really,
slice him.
they don't want to kill him.
One misses, the other one hits. Does a little bit of damage. Yeah, right. All right. This thing moves to here.
Monster's held, right?
Rip that part off.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry.
And it's going to make an attack at Amy, Meta, and Saoirse.
I'll get an opportunity attack for attacking Amy.
Okay.
And are we flanking this thing? Would I have advantage?
It's got eyes all over it.
Okay.
It can't be flanked.
All right, that's a 22 to hit
That will hit.
for 8 damage.
Okay. Okay, and it can actually also reach Octavia. So I'm going to take 4 attacks.
No.
Okay. Ooh, that's a crit on Octavia. Yeah, the lowest I rolled on those 4 was a 12 on the die. So that is a 31 to hit Amy, a 21 to hit Amy, a 28 to hit Meta, a 22 to hit Saoirse, and natural 20 on Octavia. So I think that hits all of you.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. So on Amy, that is 16 points of damage. Meta,
What kind of damage is it?
it is slashing. Meta, that is also 16 points of damage.
What's the save DC on concentration for that?
It's going to be 10.
Okay.
Thank you for reminding me.
That's yeah, I say
Okay.
12.
I do have a reaction
Saoirse,
when you're done, just FYI.
that is 14 points of damage.
And I'm gonna uncanny dodge to half that.
It's 27 points of damage to Octavia.
Ooh.
And you need to make a Constitution saving throw. 13 to not lose the fly spell.
Okay, do I do that right now?
You have Bardic Inspiration.
And that, how many times can I use that? Just once?
Just once.
Okay. Okay. So, I mean, I rolled a 19.
All right, so you're fine.
Sweet.
But you do take 27 points of damage.
I got that. That's all right.
No problem.
All right.
No sweat.
Wait, I wanted to react. Sorry, I wanted to react to my damage with Hellish Rebuke.
Oh, Hellish Rebuke. Okay. And I
Yes, I love Hellish Rebuke.
Which is a dex save of 13.
Okay. Succeeded.
All right. Well, I'll roll I get to roll 3 d10s.
Those are all gonna be 10s, so
That is 110.
The other 2 are 9s.
the other 2 are 20s.
No, so that's 17 plus 4 is 21. And that's fire damage.
Okay, Rick.
Get it, Rip.
Right. I am going to fly up in the air. I'm going to cast Blight at it.
Okay.
Um,
What's the save on that?
It's a con save.
Okay, I don't think that's gonna do it. 12, nope.
Nope. 6, 28, 29. And I have to 29, 30, 37.
37.
And
Nice.
I'm going to fly backwards and put some space between me and that thing.
Okay,
Flying is awesome.
yes, it is. Saoirse.
Yes, I'm gonna fly.
Okay,
And just kind of get to the other side of the tree, stay like kind of 20 feet away from them so that I can keep daggering.
okay.
And then I am going to hit them with a dagger, which I believe I have advantage on because I got hit last time.
Yes.
I got a natural 20.
Okay. Nice.
Roll again, do the advantage.
Um,
An extra 2d4 from me. You just roll all your dice. You get 44 and 10d6.
yeah, can I borrow?
Yeah.
6?
There.
Just give me 3. I'm gonna need help on this.
Oh my gosh.
Is that like you roll all of those?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay. 15. 20. 25. Oh wait, I should leave, yeah, I'll leave these two up for classes. Plus 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 30,
42.
42. 43. Plus, yeah,
So
so
40
43 piercing. Plus 2 acid,
4 acid.
or not.
2
acid,
poison.
2 poison, and then 8 radiant.
8 radiant. 42 and then 10 otherwise, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, and which one, this is your dice.
Almost as much as the blight.
That's a lot of dice.
I think I gave you 3 dice. This one?
Who did you attack, Saoirse?
The big boy.
Yeah.
Oh, the monster. Okay.
You want to throw your other dagger or anything?
Oh yeah, I'll throw my other dagger.
Hang on to it. Kidding.
Oh, I don't think I was gonna. Let's see. 4. 16.
Nope, 16 is not gonna hit.
All right.
Worth a
I'll
try.
I'll just stick to that 40 something down.
Gosh, maybe I can roll a critical with you with an advantage.
Well, I mean, it was 52 points damage. All right,
Fucking nuts.
Octavian.
Okay. So I'm going to fly up and get just far enough away to be out of its range. And I'm going to slightly annoy it with my Eldritch Blast. We'll see.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going
What?
to have to. You flew out of its. Well, no, you stayed within its range.
Yeah, I stayed within 20
Okay.
feet of it.
So Octavia is the first one to fly out of its range, which means she gets the opportunity attack. 18, will that hit?
Yep.
Okay, so that is another 16 points of damage.
Okay. Let me record that. Okay. All right. And now I'm going to attack it. Dirty 20.
And you have advantage, so you might want to roll a second dice just in case. Right? She's blessed, or no.
Yeah,
I only get to use that once though, right?
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use it if I like roll bad.
I think it's only.
No,
the next
it's
attack.
on your next attack. You don't get to
Oh.
choose when.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I forgot about it. I'll roll again and see if I get a natural 20. I didn't. All right. Oh yeah, damage. 8. And then I'm gonna roll again for my other Eldritch Blast. 15. That doesn't hit, does it?
Not hit now.
Okay, I'm gonna use a lucky. 16.
Nope.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna heal myself a little bit because I'm pretty messed up. So I'm gonna roll 3d6. Oh my god. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
Okay. All righty. At the end of your turn, it is going to try to grab Saoirse after that nasty attack she launched on it. It's a 19 on the die for 28. So, oh no, sorry, that's an athletics check. So that's a 29.
Athletics.
Yeah, opposed athletics.
I don't think you can roll that.
I'm not good at athletics.
Yeah, she'd have to roll
That's
20.
a 7.
So you are wrapped up in one of its tendrils.
Right.
And Netta.
I will just make my attack with advantage. 215s, so that's 24 to hit.
Lit.
I'll smite at second level on that one. It's 27 points of damage. And I'll go ahead and make another attack.
All right.
And that'll hit the 23. Smite at first level.
Okay.
So that is another 25 points of damage.
Okay. Well, it was going to consume Saoirse at the end of your turn, but instead it's going to die. Oh! It begins to fall and deteriorate.
I'm gonna try to like run away from it as quick as I can as it's falling apart. Try to get within like outside of its range.
Well, you can do that on your turn.
It is my turn.
I know,
Oh.
but Amy and Saoirse can. So Amy and Saoirse, I need you guys to give me wisdom saving throws.
You have advantage. You have advantage. I repeat, you have advantage.
A 19.
Advantage for?
The motivational speech.
Oh, that's gone.
That's gone. She got hit.
I'll use a lucky for that.
Okay.
There you go.
I'll take that.
Forgot that only lasts until
Yeah, until the hit points are gone.
And I still get 1d4 from blood. Do it.
Yeah.
Wait, I should think. Okay. 18. 19.
You're good. 19 save. Amy,
Yeah, 19.
19.
Yes.
Do you want to fail at anything?
Look,
This
I get
session at all?
advantage. Look, I get advantage in all saving throws with my ring of protection. So Thank
You get advantage?
Yes, sir.
I thought it was
Or no, it's +2 on saving throws, but
right.
I have Bardic or motivational speech is done, but I get Bardic inspiration, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's a D8.
So
That's
yes,
not. Yeah.
that's not an advantage. So that was if we go off my first roll, let me throw a D8. Thank you for keeping. So 16.
16. She is also one of the ones you blessed, right?
Yeah. Yep.
As another D4.
$18.
That was the number you needed.
Bless this mess.
Advantage on all saving throws. That's fucking ridiculous.
That would be a nuts item.
But yeah, Amy and Saoirse, you guys can see that metal plate starting to appear as the chunks of people start to dissipate. And I think Amy's got the box in her bag of holding, and you're the one with the mage hand.
Yep.
So we'll move past this. You tell everybody to stay back. You put the plate in the box with the bag of holding and you put the plate in the box. Close the box.
All the people come to their senses or what?
No.
Okay.
But we don't have to worry, between you guys and your people that you brought back, you guys can knock out the remaining couple of soldiers and spend a little bit of healing to bring them back to consciousness. I assume.
Yeah,
You can do your.
that's the plan.
How many targets can you hit with the with mass cure?
With mass cure, it's like 6.
I mean, if you want to save those slots, I can just like
Well,
use
it's
a few points of healing or something.
seriously like it's the fucking staff, so
Okay.
I can heal everybody.
So yeah, I'll say that, as you sort of bring this all back together, you knock out a couple of remaining soldiers who still seem to be under the rage effect, bring them back up, enough to be conscious, and that they all pretty much are exhausted. They want to take some time, set up a camp as far away from this as they can feel safe. And we will pick up next week around the campfire.
Woo!
Woo. Good times.
Oh.
Oh, damn, John.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.